Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Fried Bricks. Sorry for the late start, coming from the setup of the train show. I had to stop by storage, grab some stuff. But hey, it's another episode. We're at 250. Who knows? Maybe I'll be tempted to maybe do some drawings tonight or stuff, but I didn't prep anything to give away. But you guys know I got tons of stuff, so if I decide to do that, I can dig up something. So I'm Hope Castle. I have a giant clear castle, and that's what's on display this weekend in Madison at the Mad City Train Show. I was setting up ice bears for a lot longer than I did on the last show. Probably spent about 5 hours setting up figures and stuff today. Still didn't get a ton out, but got some good stuff out there. TJ.
Hello. I'm TJ. I do Ninjago stuff like this Ninjago mock that is very much a work in progress. I have actually started on the back two base blades. And I'm quickly realizing that I'm going to run out of gray brick. So I got to order more.
Ooh, looking good though.
But I just wanted to show this off. I'm actually going to be cutting out some cloth pieces for some Star Wars figs that I've got.
Cutting out some cloth pieces.
Yeah, because they're not official Lego. They're third party. So I got to cut them out.
Who's this guy?
Hi.
Hi. Do you have a name other than better late than never?
Yes, I do. Very much so.
What is it?
Which name do you want?
Oh my gosh. How many times have you done around here been for intros? Come on, dude.
I've been in a number of when you first rolled off, but you've never actually asked me to introduce myself or like that. I'm just flustered.
Well, would you introduce yourself, sir, and tell us maybe a little bit about what you like to build?
Sure. I'm Kevin. I've been building Lego for a long time since the King's Castle, the original King's Castle came out. I like to build a castle and historic builds and Star Wars, and yeah, I'm with Reed and WISLUG and FoxLug and Eurobricks and a number of groups. So I will not be at Train Fest, but I will be at Brick World Milwaukee is the next show that I'm building for right now.
Cool. Might as well have this guy introduce himself. He's been on.
No, it's been like 6 weeks.
It has.
Hi, I'm Mark.
Yep.
That's it.
That's it.
That's all I
Okay.
got.
I tried to do that, and he kept pressing me.
That's
I did.
okay.
I did two funerals this week and have bronchitis. So it's been
Wow.
Yeah. I had bronchitis for 3
That
weeks.
kind of week.
We thought it was viral, and then when it went into week 3, I was like, you know what? I think this is something else. So it's been things been busy. Hey, Kevin Wagner, are you in Discord?
I am.
Are you in the coordinator forum?
I saw something posted yesterday, the day before, but that was in. Let me look and see.
Yeah, I think I just added you a few days ago.
And is there one for all of Brick? Oh, but this is Milwaukee. Well, no. Or is this?
Hey, dude, Jude.
Yeah, there's one Brick World Discord, right? I'm in that.
Steve. Oh, yeah, but there's like 70 different channels. So you should be in Milwaukee and you should be in coordinators. We're just talking business. I'm sure this is very interesting for everybody.
I'm in coordinators.
Good. Are you in?
I'm not in Milwaukee.
Are you in the awards coordinator?
I'm in awards coordinator as well. Yes.
You are. Okay, good. And then Milwaukee?
Yeah. Announcements Milwaukee. Yeah, Brick World Milwaukee, General Logistics Random. Yes.
Perfect. Yay.
Yes.
That's fun. I'm watching Puppies too, so I'm going to be in and out. The basement construction starts on Tuesday. So who knows how helpful I'll be tonight. My brain's a little bit fried, but I do have energy for the first time in weeks because I'm on antibiotics now. The puppy's
Nice.
outside wrestling in the snow, and it's adorable. But also, I got very cold, so I came inside.
Cool. So nice.
even
Yeah,
people-
I haven't done much of the Brick World Discord, and I can't really try tonight. I got RAM on the way. Hopefully that'll be here tomorrow. I'm going to try and do that so I can actually learn to multitask again. But yeah. So
I got my last night at Brick World. My last hotel night at Brick World today. I'm very pumped about that. I was able to get Tuesday or Wednesday through Saturday, but I couldn't book the last night. Managed to get it by calling in today. So.
Oh, thank goodness! Yeah, I mean, it's hairy. It's a very hairy situation this year.
Yeah, I should have booked earlier. It's my own fault.
No, you can't say that because last year for the entire show, we booked 971 room nights. Right now we're at 1,241.
Wow.
And we've got 4 months to go. So
yeah,
Wow.
I booked my room early on, just registered for Brick World Chicago like last week. So, you know.
Oh yeah.
I did it the reverse way.
Right. Well, it's a smart way to do it.
So, I mean, I got a room, and I was talking to somebody in WISLUG, so hopefully he's gonna talk to somebody, and so I hopefully have roommates. So, I mean, that's the goal. I volunteered to sleep on the floor or wherever. So, I mean, that's kind of it's nice to have the room and be able to offer it than not have the room and then be going, does anybody have any room? You know.
Hey, Reed, can you run the garage sale again this year?
Yep.
So
Got it.
We're putting it in a ballroom.
You will make a lot of people happy with that, but
and so that it starts at a very specific time. We're considering when, if at all, to let vendors in. And tables will cost to sell. It's going to be like $6 for a half a table, and all the proceeds will go to Make-A-Wish and Lurie's Children's Hospital. Okay. But we're gonna make sure that it's a little bit more controlled this year.
That's what I'd like. Yep, something where people who want to sell, they come in, they check in, give them a table. I mean, basically, I'm gonna probably put something together too, like telling guys if you're gonna sell, but you want to buy, find someone to watch your table, because in the end, it's when it starts. You're not gonna just start setting up and then just beeline. I'm like, you gotta. I want to be organized where if you want to buy. You just, when we open it up, that's when you can do it. But you got somebody watching your table. You're not going to go early, whatever. It's truly going to be just as if we're opening the floor to the public. They all get to come at once. So none of them are going to get to buy early. So in the end, it's just like that. So in the end, I want it to be a little bit more structured. So,
and we didn't want some of these vendors going in and trying to buy up all the good stuff by wheeling and dealing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Basically, it's one of those things where if I see anybody going, hey, what are you doing here? I mean, if you're somebody who's selling, you need to be at your table. I mean, until I open it up, nobody's loading. You can look at the guy next to you, but you're not gonna start wandering around. I mean, I want it to be fair to everybody.
Totally. Thank you.
Yeah,
so
that's my goal.
So 2 things. We should have a meeting about this with the rest of the staff, so the staff understands what's going on too. And then we're starting a live stream. We're gonna live stream every Monday at 7 p.m. Central for an hour. I'm going to set a timer for this just to go through the basics of sign up and the basics of through your how to manage your Brick World registration. But then we'll do a half hour for open question and answer. But closer to the event, we should have you on the live stream to explain to people how the garage sales can work.
Yep, sounds good. That'd be my goal.
Awesome. I will be right back. I'm checking on the puppies.
Okay. Needed to. Oh, that's not the right bag. That's not the right poly bag. Where is it? I hope it's in here. I grabbed something when I was out at storage. Yeah, here it is. I needed to. I've kind of. Kevin, you'll enjoy this. I've recreated one of the scenes from our D&D. And I need a turtle to hack the head off the dragon. So yeah. I got some ice bears that are.
You need a gnome that's the dragon slayer. The turtle didn't do any damage to that dragon. He just came in after the fact and tried to grab some stuff. He did not do one thing to kill that dragon.
Who killed the dragon? I thought he was the one who killed the dragon. It wasn't me. I didn't do anything. I
killed the dragon. And Jesse said, "Are you sure you want to do that?" And I'm like, I don't want to die, so yes, I'm going to kill this dragon.
I definitely said, "Are you sure?"
Yes, he did. And then afterwards, it occurred to me that, oh, that's right. Can't you subdue dragons? So,
yeah,
it was very much and I was like, yes. What else would I want to do?
Well, then I got plenty of guys that like you can hack off a dragon head. That's no problem. I got plenty of humans. I got plenty of humans.
So what you should do is you should show your turtle walking around with a barrel of elf pudding is what you should show. That would be appropriate.
Yeah. Did he end up getting the elf pudding? I was under the impression.
Apparently, that doesn't matter one bit.
Yeah, that's probably true too. Yes, that's
he had us going, but not for any good reason.
It's true. But
how's my audio? I've been having some weird.
No, you're good. When I first jumped in, all I heard was a lot of static. You're perfect now.
I was doing London calling, so my computer's probably it's trying to cool down, right?
Okay.
So the fan or something, an interior thing is probably worrying.
That's fine. Yeah, I mean, you're good. So yeah,
right.
I mean that's good. We'll talk, Mark. I mean that's good. I mean, I like I said, I still need to get in some of the brick in the discords. What's funny is I created a brand new Discord for my castle guys for my clashes and stuff. So we've got a Discord.
Nice. That's perfect. So, and we're gonna we'll be announcing that on Monday, but we're gonna open up our Discord to the general public. Anybody who's interested in Brick World or like people from Brick World who want to like collaborate together, and then you're just gonna kind of see what channels form from that. But we're also running all the Expo channels through it as well. So it's gonna be we have David Turner from WISLUG who is managing all of that for us, and he's pretty quick with it. He knows what he's doing, and he's going to help us pay attention to everything, and hopefully people can like meet and collaborate. And
I think that's what he was talking about the one night when we were talking, kind of like permissions for certain, for different channels and stuff. That way, there's not, you don't have people that are only going to Milwaukee on Indianapolis channels going, hey, and lots of confusion from that way.
Yeah,
and here's my partner for Omaha,
Victor.
Ralph, how's it going, buddy? You ready? I saw your hardware thing.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Great. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm ready to enter if you got space in there someplace. Oh, I'm in there already. How about that?
Yeah. You're here. There's space.
All right.
Thanks for making me Alice. I'm Brady Bunch Alice now.
Alice,
a man named Larson. He was running something. I was like, well, what?
all right.
Oh,
nice.
They got the Marvel bunch. That one's pretty good.
There we go.
I'll be building this set. TJ.
Ooh, yeah, that one's nice.
I got it because this guy's got like a dragon helmet or something.
Hello.
Yeah.
Go play.
No, there was the next Ninjago magazine was teased, and all 4 of the Dragon Ninja, the ninja that have those wings and such, are in magazines now.
Okay.
Oh, are they?
That doesn't matter to us because we're in North America and we don't get the magazines.
I'm gonna open up some CMFs tonight.
Yeah, I had this other bigger set with the crystallized eyes, but it doesn't have the same ninja. The ninja's just Lloyd down there. It doesn't have that.
Yeah,
cool...
well, there's so many exclusive There's an exclusive minifig in every set for that wave.
The Monkey Kid wave and the Ninjago wave have some really cool new pieces in them, and some good designs too.
What is that? Oh, that's right. Look what just came the last 2 days.
Sorry. Hold on.
Wrong person. I was trying to stop my cam on mine. Nice.
Lots of farting, lots of castle shields.
Dang.
I'm pretty pumped. And
Who's
I
on
didn't
top?
realize the size on this thing, but I got a land speeder windshield that is this large.
Yeah.
And it was like, I don't know what the cost was. It might have been like $7 or $8. And I'm like, why is it that expensive? And now it makes sense. So I'll have to see if I can make any good use out of it. And it comes bagged, which is nice because I've been hearing things were pretty scratched up.
Yeah, I got 2 big orders that I just placed orders for more badgers. So
Okay, this cloth has now been cut out,
ooh.
and I have to do that 3 more times. But
You guys have already probably discussed. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, I'm sorry, Jay.
no, I was just finishing up. I just have to do these black ones. I have 3 of them.
You guys have already probably discussed it on the stream, but the Rivendell set.
Oh, that's beautiful.
This one?
No,
Not that.
that's the console at Elrod.
I have that one. I have that set.
But that had some good new pieces in it.
Yeah, I found the.
It was a great set when it came out.
Yeah,
one of those this week.
that's when Lord of the Rings sets were all like dioramas. Like they were like half of the stuff they make for movies nowadays are like remind me of the Steven Spielberg movie maker sets where it's like literally just a movie set. Where it's like these are the Mines of Moria. I'm like, no, it's not. It's just an arch.
Right. 2 chairs and an arch.
Yeah. Yeah. Mines of Moria was 2 walls and yeah, it was a joke. But it came with cool figures and it's worth a lot now.
Yeah, and the had that troll figure in there that was really cool. I love those big figs.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
But the fern piece.
Oh, that looks phenomenal. That is the best piece in there.
Yeah,
Made me want to die.
They've been needing ferns for a long time.
Yeah, I agree. I'm still putting together the Brickworld event support order, and I'm just like, I just refreshed it. I'm going to push it out as far as I can to see those ferns show up.
Well, the pieces on Lug Bulk just showed up. What, a week ago on Bricks and Pieces. So, and those are that's everything that came out in January. I'm trying to
Which
think.
one?
Like the parts that were on Lug Bulk that weren't yet on Bricks and Pieces, almost all of them showed up about a week ago on Bricks and Pieces. So,
yeah, I think we might be stuck with the same list. I think they might not change it.
Yeah.
Nikki Malone Daniels is in the house, by the way. She just got in here, and I just want to say to Nikki real quick, thanks for your patience while we're waiting for the layout managers to get updated with their email forward. So I'm sitting there. I was the only person getting the emails, and I don't manage it for Chicago. So I was like, oh, Kevin and Allison will get it. And then she sent us a friendly reminder, and I was like, something's up. So thank you for your patience, and thanks for shouting us out on Instagram as well, Nikki.
Hey, Nikki.
I think we all know this guy right here.
Under the couch, so I will be right back.
Which guy?
The guy in the green pants there. I think we know him.
Oh, is that
I gave that's Mr. Hinkle. I gave him company. I gave him Bricks O'Brien. And they've got a few cats chasing them. They really shouldn't carry fish. So that's one of the few things I kind of set up today.
Reed, you didn't make Jesse or Ralph do an intro. What's with that? You're just ignoring me now?
Jesse, would you like to introduce? Yeah, I am. Jesse,
what? Did somebody
introduction?
Apparently, he says he does introductions every time when he starts off the show, which I don't remember ever happening before.
Hi, my name is Jesse.
See?
Jesse's Brick Galaxy.
That's what I did.
I'm building Ninjago tonight.
Ooh.
Because of that
yeah.
guy.
Sorry to hear that.
Is Might be attacking some Dungeons and Dragons characters soon.
That looks like a Green Goblin helmet.
I don't know. Doesn't look green to me.
A gold
Well, the
goblin.
shape. Interesting. I like the wings.
I don't know what else to say. I'm not feeling well, so if my voice cracks,
It's just puberty.
Don't ask for a long response.
I'm just getting over something, Jesse. It started with my voice going completely away.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where you got it from, Jesse. You got it from Mark.
Turned into it. Yeah, I spread it from Chicago
The
to wherever.
introvert.
Yeah. No, I've had it twice. If you want to show me on the screen here,
Same.
this is where I think I got it.
So did I. Wait, where's
Or it was probably this bin. These bins are nasty. The kids touching these bins.
Wiping their nose, then touching some
They
more.
can't even reach some of these parts, but I did go to the Mall of America, and I think I came home with more than I wanted.
But they hold their kids up in there and they let them get their little snotty hands in them. Like, go ahead, pick your pieces, Jamie.
And then you put your snotty hands in there, and then all your germs mix.
Yeah, but my germs are like nice. What? Sorry. I'll shut up now.
And then there's this guy with the green stuff he's building.
The green stuff are dinosaurs for.
What a crock.
Yeah, I heard that. All right. Well, tonight I am building dinosaurs. These are for the upcoming Nebraska show.
Who's going there? Everyone's going to Bricks&Pieces.
Milwaukee.
They're not the same week. They're not the same week.
Why would you go to Milwaukee?
They're not the same week.
Let me count the ways or reasons.
So, anyways, I have a very quaint, bring it around to the camera here. Pterodactyl, which is probably going to invade somebody's location.
I like the pterodactyl.
I do too. And then I have a T-Rex, which I need to put back together. So, but I am working on building up my display for the upcoming Brick Day show. Maybe if I can solve a technical problem, I can show you what's built so far tonight.
Oh, that'd be cool. That's cool. Well, yeah, like me, I'm trying to order some stuff for that. I need to figure out what we're going to do for layout and all that. I was looking at your pictures. I got to figure out how to set it up and whatnot.
Well, with that, I did get an email from one of the folks there that is working out display sizes and all that. I have not responded back to that yet. So I should probably forward that email to you so you can look at it.
Okay.
But apparently,
because I know. Nate actually messaged me recently too. I should actually probably see if I could actually, see if he wanted to come in too. But
And they're trying to work out the layout.
Yeah.
the amount of space to need. Yeah, apparently when I filled out their Google form, I screwed something up.
It's common. Trust me.
Yeah, no, I work with Google Forms at my school all the time, and I can tell you none of my students have figured it out either. So,
well,
no.
yeah, it's like, and plus, like running a show, you try to figure out like the best way to communicate what you're asking, and it's almost like the harder you try, the more difficult you make it for people. You know?
Yes. So I was kind of happy that I didn't get some, pre-printed document or form that said, "Hey, you screwed this up," and I got an email from a live person that said, "Hey, you screwed this up." I'd much prefer the real email, because then I go, yeah, that's because there's still a lot of questions on my end, because everything was about tables, and I'm going, yeah, I need tables, but I need them to be at least 2 deep, and your form does not let me specify that. You just go for how long of a space, not how deep. And my display, a little bit like Reed's, needs depth. It's not 3 base plates.
Now, the question I would have is, could we do it? Can yours turn to the point where it's I guess my question would be is obviously, oh, come on.
Great solo shot there. Oh, there we go.
So in terms of you want something like this. Sorry, yeah, I was trying to think and do stuff. So you're going like this.
It's multi.
So we're like. Sorry, I'm bad coloring. Sorry, bad coloring. So you have it like this, or like this, too deep. And so can you just turn it like this way, and then we just go
too deep or too wide?
Well, it's too deep.
Okay, so to answer your overly complicated question, the display can be rotated so that any one of the four edges can be the front. So,
yeah,
but it's essentially square. So I need to have right now about 6 plates deep, and I would much prefer something in the neighborhood of 7.
Okay.
Table wise. So the front of it right now,
trying to figure out
the pictures. Yeah. So the port doesn't have to be pointing forward like the pictures that I showed you earlier today. That can be pointed to the left, to the right, or even to the back. It's 3-dimensional. It's not.
Is there now?
Go ahead.
Okay. Now, is there? So is that like that? Is that the back of the port and there's plates in front of it, or is that the front of the port and there's stuff behind it?
That would be the front of the port with stuff behind it, because there's a row of blue base plates that should be in the front so that it comes together nicely.
Oh, okay. So there's still more in front of that. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but it's only 10 inches. It's like I said, it's just 10 inches of blue plate so that the boats have a way to move around, because there's more than just the 2 boats in the port.
How big are your goats?
Well, they are the Crocagator. They're the Chima attack boats, which are about 14 inches long. They're huge. You put them on a 15-inch base plate, and they cover the whole width of the base plate.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a very blurry picture that way, Reed.
I know.
So you see 2 of the boats there, one on each side of the crane. So that's the port that's being I was going to say rebuilt, but that's not even true anymore. It just simply is going to be a new version of it. The old one's gone. And then behind that, from that perspective, would be the rest of the base, the air base, the vehicle base, the trenches, the swamp, the volcano. And again, any part of that can be the front of the display or the side of the display. It's not flat like a stage where you just look at it from one angle and you see everything. It's designed so you can walk all the way around it and see everything.
Yeah, I implemented Mama Castle in the layout this weekend too. So.
Okay.
And she's got ice cream in her hand too. Mama Castle. You guys gave her that name, not me. No.
I've never called anything of yours that before.
Mama Castle is a genius name.
Mm-hmm.
She's got ice cream. She got her gray hair. She got ice cream.
So if I can find my extension cable, I will be able to bring a camera over there so you guys can see what it actually looks like without the blurry pictures.
I'm in the tower. Hey, Going
here.
They look clear over here, so
Oh, it's clear over there.
By the way, Reed.
Yeah.
My Crocagator has been digging the trenches on this display by themselves. I want to know why your ice bears are so lazy. They've been basically drinking beer and playing cornhole all day.
They're polar bears.
They haven't done anything.
No, actually,
fat and they're hanging out now.
They've been working hard. They actually set up their castle today.
That castle's been built for years, Reed. They've done nothing. They're not industrious at all.
Yeah, well, the small contingent that I have definitely decided they don't have to do anything.
Well, they do. They sometimes have a leader that sometimes is not very motivated, and therefore, he's going to, be kind of.
Well, drinking all day and playing cornhole is not how things get done.
I did find myself some nice, really big D6 dice when we play D&D again.
I thought that was just an extreme close up until I saw your hand.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
I think I joined on Discord.
Yeah.
Brick World.
Yeah.
I don't have the browser up, but do you know if I have permissions or no?
I can check for sure, but if you don't, so we're having David Turner manage that because we found out that my head was going to explode trying to do everything. So we hired David Turner to take care of this.
Surprised it hasn't already.
Oh my God, you guys! I don't. So in my personal estimation of the way the company used to run before I owned it, Ryan did his job and Kathy did the work of 5 people.
Yeah.
That's always how it appeared.
Yeah, dear Lord. Yeah, I don't know how she did it, but I've hired like 2 people to replace her. Where do I do this? Discord settings. All right, I'll look. I'll let you know in a second.
That's fine.
Welcome to Logistics Night,
Right?
featuring Nebraska Brick Days and Brick World.
I did send Nate an invite. He can come in too, and we could have be talking about 2 shows. They are back to back. So I mean, hey,
yeah, I'd like to make it to that show one of these years. That's one of the reasons I wanted to take it off the same weekend as Milwaukee.
Yeah, I mean, I would do both, but I mean, the problem is I got like train show. I tried to get a train show. I've got Universe. I got a Reno trip, Chicago.
Why are you going to Reno?
Bowling Nationals. It was supposed to be a true reunion tour of my bowling nationals team, but
that sounds like
one of those guys messed up his hand, and so it'll be 4 of the 5. So
are you going to see Janet Reno's birth site?
I don't know. Might be driving actually. Airfare is pretty pricey, so.
I don't know how to do this.
So yeah, so a lot of trips this year. So, and trying to get the Friday off the week before. Now, Mark, Michael was asking me because I was saying, Michael, because I was trying to see if he'd want to go to Omaha with Ralph and I.
Michael.
Are you trying to pull Michael out too now?
Oh, Fredericks. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
sorry.
I was asking him about the 2, and he was like, well, I said, which one would you want to go to? And he's like, well, I didn't even think I'd be eligible for Milwaukee. I said, well, I think you would be. He's done those Napoleonic battles, and then he's been with me a couple times. And so.
Right. Why wouldn't we? By the way, we added 20,000 square feet for Milwaukee, so everybo's eligible.
Yeah. So I think he might try.
I'm going to fill that. But
he might try and do a big naval battle. So like he's.
Yeah.
So
let's do that. Hey, Jacob, we need to change your username on Discord in the Brick World server to Jacob Wagner so I can find you.
It's probably JJW.
I'm Kevin's son.
No, you need to go in and change your name.
Oh.
I don't have time to find out who's who. Change your name to Jacob Wagner and I'll find you.
Right,
or just Jacob W if you want to. It's probably better since you're under 18.
Yeah, that would be better, Jacob W.
Oh, their puppies are fighting over a bone. Hold on.
So cool. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go, Ralph. There you go. A non-blurry picture, obviously. There we go. Ralph, you're in the picture, man. I see you there. You got your complexion is a little olive green though. Got some red beady eyes and everything, man. Wow.
Don't be unkind.
Where are these lazy ice bears? I don't see them.
So, first of all, can you hear me? Because
they're probably all sleeping.
We can hear you.
All right, awesome. So, if you look between the boat on the right, there's 4 little white dots over here, and those are the lazy icebergers. They're basically laying down on the job right now.
Oh, they're over in that green area.
Yeah, they're hiding over here.
That's because you gave them warm weather. If you had them in like an icy environment, they'd be fine. They'd be active and doing some work.
They would still be just drinking beer and playing cornhole at this point. I think.
No, I don't think so.
These guys are pretty lazy.
I hope
Yeah,
there's
they
no
are.
polar bears watching this stream because I think they would feel a little discriminated against.
Well, these are ice bears, not polar bears. There is a difference.
Well, then I hope there's no ice bears watching the stream.
Yeah, I doubt it. Polar bears are much more respectable.
You doubt that?
I doubt there are any ice bears.
Why? How? Why
They're
would you
still
do that?
They're not technically logically advanced at all. They're not smart enough to figure out how to use TVs or computers. So unless someone's putting it on for them, and will they even understand what's being said? I don't know.
You know, they are a berserker when they go into battle. So I'd be watching what you say there, man.
Well, we're not
A
in
couple of
battle.
those guys will wipe out all your human troops in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, right. You overestimate the strength of your ice bears significantly.
And you underestimate them. So you should watch it. Ice bears.
So anywho's, Reed, that's 2 of the boats in dock, and there would be blue plates in front of those.
Yep.
With 2 more ships floating around somewhere. Though there are 2 more ships that I have to figure out where to put them because it is a grand total of 6 now.
Yeah.
But the problem with the Chima is that some of these vehicles take up a whole lot of space. They just eat a lot of space.
That's fine. You know, I got lots of water, and we can have some fun. I mean, it's you're thinking too small. You need, when you ask for space, you go big. You go grand. You give Mark headaches when you go, I need this much space.
No.
Yeah, I'm going to
say the exact dimensions. That doesn't give me a headache at all.
Well, that's the problem. I give you exact dimensions, and then at the end of the day, I can't put it all in my car.
Yeah, no kidding.
So that's the headache I have right now for Brick Days is I know what I want to bring, and I'm hoping this weekend I will actually start packing stuff in crates once I make sure it's clean and ready to go. Because the clock is ticking. I think I've got a little over 9 weeks left before Brick Days, and I really would feel a lot better if there was a couple of crates packed so I can start figuring out how much is going to fit in my car.
That means I've got a little over 9 weeks before Brick World Milwaukee.
Yeah, I think it's about right.
Yeah.
Yeah. For a month.
Very chopped to it.
We're exactly a month away from Brick World Indianapolis.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed when I saw that because I was kind of hoping to go to Brick World Indy, and it's way too close. I have family right up the street from there.
It's way too close to what?
Time. I teach, so I can't take that. Gotcha. I have to give months and months and months of notice before I can get time off.
I would say, well, that show's been going for 11 years.
Wow. Yeah, but
so it's always the same weekend.
In the spring, you have personal development training and stuff like that to kind of get some away. And I got in the way. I have to be in Florida in 5 weeks for that.
Well, thank you.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, I'm going to be in Orlando. It really sucks.
The armpit of Florida.
Yeah. So,
exciting.
But anyways,
flooded.
There's always next year. There's always next year.
There's always the next year. Yes.
So I'm going to get to a Brick World at some point, and I may have to, put up with Reed's stuff next to my stuff still, but that's okay.
Well, if you want to get to any of them, I would highly suggest getting to Chicago.
Yeah, it's just not on the schedule for this year.
If they come to Chicago, then you got to deal with Kevin too. So
no, I don't usually bother people if they're not bothering me. I'm usually too busy to be bothering people.
I'd say Kevin's very busy at Brick World Chicago.
He's usually very busy no matter where I've seen him. So
I'm frenetic in some ways, yes. But usually I'm trying to finish up builds and run events and do stuff.
And coordinate collaboratives. Sometimes sleep more than one.
Yeah, he's got too much on his plate.
Yes.
Yeah, sounds like Kevin.
Someone have a bird?
That would be my phone.
Oh,
your phone is a bird?
Technically, it's one of the communicator signals from Star Trek. It sounds like to me
yeah,
like
I've
a
heard of that
freaking
show.
bird. So
Way to go, Kevin.
Sorry, not up to date with all those old fashioned shows.
all right. Well, I'm going to put you on mute. I got to get what I'm building tonight, so I'll be right back.
Sounds good.
He's putting us on mute.
Yeah, I think he was aiming that comment at me.
Well, I could take my headsets off and we can see how much feedback there is, but I don't do that either. I'm still learning how to use my mixer board on my my little studio here, so I don't want to clean out the wax out of anyone's ears the hard way.
Oh, wow, fancy with a board. Nice.
Yeah, agreed. Well, I think ice bears just sit around and drink Coke. I mean, it's really ice bears are showing on those commercials, and polar bears get a bad rap for it.
Yeah, no. That's only Christmas. That's only at Christmas that they do that because they.
What do they drink the rest of the year?
Pepsi.
Rum and
Amen
Coke.
to that. That's a much better soda.
Rum and Coke, probably something like that.
Coke is
Soda.
garbage.
Called Pop.
Another orc. Whee!
I love it. The chairs at the Council of Elrond and the Rivendell set are made with medium nugget popsicles
And
hot
medium nugget
dogs.
sausages.
And sausages.
Which I tried to get sausages on our lug book order, and it didn't happen. So I ordered them the day before that showed up. And I was like, I know their uses for these sausages.
There's cupcakes in the columns.
Oh, those are aqua cupcakes, though, right? Not
Yes.
white. I think they're aqua.
They are aqua. Yep.
Yep. So
yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was hoping they were white, but it looked aqua to me. So
Oh,
awkward.
what Bilbo is writing says there and back again. That's nice.
That's a printed tile.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. I'm interested in some of those paintings they have as well.
Oh, look,
It
you
looks
can
like
keep it in your studio
phenomenal
apartment on your
overall.
dresser. What's that?
It looks like a phenomenal set overall. My only beef is that most of the figures are almost exact clones of the figures that were already released, and the two generic
I
elves
hate
and the generic-
consistency. What?
the
Sorry.
two generic elves and the generic dwarf are practically worthless. The generic elves are not as detailed as the other figures, and the generic dwarf has just a puffy white shirt with a couple of pudge marks on it. So
Did
the
you
one
say
thing I
dwarf?
was hoping for is worth the two things I was hoping for elves that I could use, and they're not very good.
Man, you sound like a Lego snob when you said that.
The Lord of the Rings sets were the best thing to happen to Castle since Castle because of all the figures and new parts they introduced. And this one, other than the dwarf hair / beard, doesn't have anything new in it, which is very disappointing.
Again, do you say dwarf?
Dwarf?
Like
Yeah.
DORF?
Dwarf?
Yeah,
I
dare
need to
you.
enunciate the a little more. Dwarf?
Because dwarf was like Tim. Oh God, what was his name from the Carol
Tim,
Burnett show?
yeah, I know you're talking about.
Tim
That was well after
Conway.
Dwarf
Tim
were
Conway.
around. Tim Conway.
Yeah, he's probably younger than dwarf. Yeah. Or younger than Tolkien.
You say it Tolkien?
Why? What do you say?
Tolkien?
I guess I've never discussed
Sir?
Tolkien with anybody besides like typing it. So I just
Oh,
pronounce the
I have
IE.
no idea how it's pronounced. It's just how I pronounce it.
It's like when I
And-
first went to a Lego show and someone said mock, and I was like, what are you talking about? And they're like, oh, my own creation. I was like, no, that's an MOC.
Yeah. I think
Tolkien.
the price is pretty good for a 6,000 part set with 13, 14 figures.
And an
I
IP.
think-
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's spot on. So I think I'm okay with that personally.
Elvish cupcake sausages and popsicle. Delicious.
See, I'm going to use the sausages for trees, but I'm using brown ones.
Great. Good. Yay.
I appreciate your obvious sense of appreciation.
Yeah, it's very
pandering.
Do you have a? Well, do you have an example you can share with us? How are you going to use
No, I
sausages?
I have an example, but I'm not going to show it now.
Why not?
I thought you were talking about the elfish popsicle pudding you guys made last week.
All right, I gotta take off. I'll see you guys later.
Later,
I'm
TJ.
sorry, you can talk more to Joggle if you want. Sorry, TJ.
Later,
what,
TJ.
What is it? End broadcast? All right, see you guys.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, who was the ones that did that? Was it TJ and Jesse that did that?
It
or
was
was
Jesse
it
and Larry. It was never
Just-
TJ.
Never TJ. He just likes he wants to be part of it. You can go ahead and do it, TJ, if you want to be part of that. those co-hosts that seem to just always hit the wrong button. Go right ahead. Join that crowd. You can always start
He
over.
was probably on the panel and had to join and rejoin.
Keep making those excuses, Jesse.
He could probably just say he's sick
Just
or
saying,
something.
he was there.
He's missing something. Probably.
Yes,
Probably.
I was there for both occurrences.
There you go.
Yep, 2 was enough. That was where the
No,
scream
8
ended.
is enough. And I don't know if we've talked about the future medieval marketplace that looks phenomenal.
What?
Wait, what? Where'd you see this?
Supposedly there's going to be one coming.
Drop a link somewhere. I don't pay attention to links and set stuff anymore, so I'm always like pleasantly surprised. Whereas I used to like just type in every day into my Google Lego leaks, and now I'm like I don't pay attention to anything anymore. I never have any idea what they have.
Just go to Brick Fan and they show you everything. Should we do
Yeah,
a presentation?
You guys want to see my monster puppy?
Yes.
Remember the little puppy? He's now 54 pounds.
Wow, that was quick.
I know, right?
They grow up so fast.
It's so ridiculously fast. So this is Orion. This is our puppy. And this is her best friend. Hold on one second. Cheeto. Hey, good girl. Good girl. This is her best friend, Cheeto. 25 pounds. Hello,
Oh.
Cheeto.
Look at the size of that thing.
Oh, no. She looks like a little Muppet. She's a little Muppet. She's so cute. They're best friends. And when it's winter, you get them together as often as possible to play. So you don't have to take them outside yourselves. So where's this medieval market village?
It's coming. I had to find it.
Oh, I'm
This is
sorry.
from-
I'm sorry.
This is from a number of weeks ago, so
Was it like just a set number or something you saw, or
I just
or
texted it to you, so you should be
Oh,
getting
okay.
it shortly.
There was a very
Oh,
blurry picture of
God.
that set out
Yeah.
there. And it showed that it might actually have a goat in it.
Yes. it
Yeah.
Oh, that was a leak. Then, yeah.
Yeah, it was a leak.
Yeah, but that's insane.
might- It is.
That is a good medieval market village.
Yes, it's phenomenal.
should have put that link in the private chat.
It's not a link. It's a picture I downloaded
Oh,
or a screenshot or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were like a dozen things that surfaced.
a
I
cow.
had heard the goat rumor, but I didn't heard why. But
A cow.
It
A
appears
cow.
there's only one goat in it.
Yeah, right. But at least you'll be able to get it on Bricks and Pieces because they're producing it. So a cow, a calf, a cat, a goat, a horse, a chicken, a squirrel.
squirrel.
There's definitely a squirrel. An owl. Dang, they're shoving animals into this thing.
Well, we have been asking for a while, but I mean, how much is the set projected to cost?
It has 2 sheep. 2 sheep, a chicken, a calf, a cow.
I assume you've seen the new Ninjago modular that's coming out.
No, why would I see that?
Oh, it looks. It's
I just told you I don't look at set news anymore.
All right.
Text it to me.
I'm going to take a little while.
Take your time. Where is it? Sorry.
I knew that was coming.
Is it official?
My
Ninjago one is. I thought they had it on one of the shows or one of their displays.
They don't do it at conventions anymore.
No,
They
that used to be the
Well,
conventional method.
They don't have that. They don't have
That's
the
a
community.
Ninjago modular. Sorry.
Yes, that's it. There you go. Someone beat me to it.
Sorry. What is that?
Showing you Lego news.
That's
on page
great.
3. That's
These look fun. Is this all? Are these all going to be Lego sets?
so
Is that Dr. Howe?
Oh yeah, you'll get a kick out of this one too.
these two are approved projects.
The Nightmare Before Christmas looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
That looks like a lot of fun.
Check these out.
Go get her. Go get her. Get her. Ryan,
You'll love
get
the first one if it comes through the way I sent it.
her. Ryan, go play. Go play.
This is all we're getting for Ant-Man, looks like.
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. I thought I was muted. One.
Yeah.
I wish there was more going on there.
Oh yeah, they announced the BTS thing the other day too. I saw that.
Yeah, blah blah blah.
What's BTS? Is that the... That's what I thought. Aren't they all in the military now?
It's Beyond the Stick. It's a wood carving podcast.
Oh,
That's the front door, I believe I said.
I wonder when we're going to see the target set, that Viking one. That's what I want.
Yeah, someday. Did you get my text yet, Mark? That first one looks pretty familiar, doesn't it?
First page.
Okay, so I did someone else's live stream, and they showed me that picture, and I was like, they stole that from Tim Lighty. And Tim Lighty did it better because why is her head so fat?
Oh, I can't go to the first page of this.
Oh, what's that?
The Zelda.
Is that Zelda?
It's a
Fuck,
Deku
Kevin.
tree.
The one that Jesse's showing.
Oh, no, I don't know what that is.
Riverside Lodge.
Just a lot. Hit 10,000.
Oh. 99% of that stuff never gets made, anyways.
They are doing Zelda, huh?
Apparently,
Snow White one.
which is awesome.
The Zelda one. That's a great Zelda set. Wow.
Yeah. All I need is a figure. I can
did
make
see
do with the
the-
rest.
That's the one I did not see. Is the Ninjago City Markets.
Yeah, it looks
There's
pretty
like a
cool.
Tiny.
I'm sorry we didn't mention it when TJ was here.
Oh, the up house looks okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, they put them all
Don't
together.
care about the movie. Don't care about the set.
Ninjago Markets is the center one then.
I liked the movie. The movie was good.
Yeah. I think you got to get that dog.
Look,
Someone's excited about this Chicago Marketplace.
That's all I know from. I mean, I can look at Lego leaked images. I don't think we should show anything like.
Yep, that'd probably be off the screen. Come on.
Saw nothing.
God,
You saw
Jesse.
nothing.
We saw nothing.
Apparently, you're gonna have to go through the rules on the what your co-host here read.
It was so blurry, I didn't see anything. I know what you're talking about.
You need glasses.
I'm wearing my contacts. I didn't take them out yet. See, I guess it was probably a good thing that we didn't have D&D tonight. Our dungeon master would sound like he's actually, inhaling too much of the dust from
Like
the
a
dungeon.
kobold.
Huh?
He would sound like a kobold, like he's supposed to this tonight, or for our next event.
Perhaps.
Yeah, it would not have worked out. I don't know. I think I'm getting better, but
We don't want we don't want our dungeon master to get super sick, you know, because that'd be that week you really do want to play and you can't play because he's injured. You're sick. Emerald Knight. Gosh dang it, keep kicking the damn thing.
We keep losing people.
So since Kevin isn't on our Instagram, there's a problem with next week.
What?
Well,
No.
oh, next week was going to be the next one. We got a problem now?
Yeah, Alicia said she's got something else going on. So we might not have Troy and Alicia.
A little hard to go without two of them.
Dang.
Yeah, I want to set some sort of standard where maybe we do 7 people's a lot. And missing 1 or 2 out of 7 is not really that big of a deal as far as party dynamics and level what I'm throwing at you guys as far as survivability.
Yeah, right now we're
yes, that's true.
There's story arc continuum where if we went forward tonight without Larry, I think he would be pissed.
Yep.
Like, I think he's got a plan. I mean, I watched the replay of last week where you guys were talking about, whoa, this is what we should do. Or I don't know if you were there, Kevin, but Larry was talking about.
Yeah, I think I was there.
Plan of what he wants to do next or whatever. I'm gonna try to play with him and Nikki tomorrow.
What?
One shot. Yeah. They want to play, so I was gonna give them an option to have a one-shot adventure and show an expanded story on how they met each other right before Oakhurst.
Wow. You think you know someone?
Yeah, I got a train. I'm at a train show, so I can't. I'd say, yeah, I can't do it. Sorry.
Well, it's not gonna be with you guys, so you'd just be listening.
No, but I got like 4 or 5 characters created.
I
love
can
to
tell
do
exactly what's going on here.
And what exactly is going on? Can you guess the real reason?
No. No, that's fine.
I think it's too big of a party, honestly.
I think it works. It's just like it's going to be difficult to get it going on a regular basis.
Yeah, well, there's making it to the thing, and then there's the whole gameplay, trying to compete for time. Everyone wants to be the hero, and you have 7 heroes.
No, I just don't want to die. I just want people who know. I just want people who know that they're wearing like plated armor that should be leading instead of cowering in the back of the party, going, "Oh, I don't feel like doing anything," you know. Yeah, that's great. That's how all the computer games I ever played were like. Yeah, all the strong people are hiding in the back.
Right.
Wizards are dying up front. Yeah, that's how
the fighter and the ranger are gonna go run over here and get some pudding.
I guarantee it. World of Warcraft would never lasted as long as it did if all the wizards were up front dying. I'll tell you right now, that game would have been dead decades ago. Because I mean, like, I don't want to go up and fight. I don't have any armor.
So part of it is learning a chance to learn the game, more one-on-one.
Yeah.
So I thought with 2 people and 1 DM, they can learn their characters and learn the gameplay a little more. And if you guys want to do your own separate one-shot, it could be arranged, but it seems like Brickfinkel doesn't want to get anywhere near Reed's character. So.
Yeah,
he's a wizard too, which means he'd have to actually
because he'd
have to actually lead because he's got a little bit more armor than I do with his other class. So.
Well, the backstory could be about learning wizardry at some school, and then you guys.
Sorry, my backstory wouldn't match that.
No.
Sadly.
So I'm already backstorying Larry and Nikki together. So you guys will have to talk to me individually.
No, I think our I mean, it's a little while between sessions, but I think our sessions are going fine now. I don't have an issue with the pacing on it, and I think having a bigger group, you have more ideas. When you have a smaller group, you start getting into a rhythm of you do the same thing every time. The same person opens the door. So, butt chop. What are you doing here?
Oh, I just came to let you guys know I'll be making a special appearance at the KI Center tomorrow if you want to get autographs or butt prints.
Whose autographs can we get?
Donald Pleasance, Peter Cushing. Peter Cushing.
Peter Cushing's going to be there? He's dead.
Christopher Walkens. No, Peter Cushing, not Peter Cushing. Peter Cushing.
Oh, Peter Cushing.
He's a furniture salesman from Duluth.
But usually Rangers are supposed to be somewhat have good AC between their armor and their dexterity.
Yeah, they should have good air conditioning. Otherwise, they will sweat. And when they're trying to shoot their bows and arrows, they will slip. The arrow will not meet its target on the goblin or ogre. And then you're going to have a bad night. Oh,
there we go. I was waiting for him to show up.
Hi, Jacob.
Hi.
How are you?
Bad nights are good once in a while.
How are you?
Good.
That's a pretty nice gamer chair. Did you thank your dad?
I got it for Christmas.
Nice.
Oh, not from your dad had nothing to do with it. Well, yeah, dads don't do.
What brand is it? What brand is a chair, Jacob?
Huh?
It's cool
brand.
Cool brand.
Oh, up higher.
Brand.
Look up above your head.
Just say cool brand. He doesn't know. He's
That's probably up above his head, up on the
he's like
headrest.
70 years old, Jake. Cool. Yo, old man. It's cool
What
brand.
was it called again? What was that name called again?
Peter Cushing? Did you buy that from Peter Cushing? He makes really comfy chairs.
Daft Punk.
You don't know who Donald Pleasance is, Kevin Wag?
I'm the right age.
He's like in 1,000 movies. Donald Pleasance is a career actor. He was in just about everything.
What was he in? I know the name, but I can't.
Halloween. He was a Dr. McGillicuddy. He played Dr. McGillicuddy.
I've never seen Halloween.
No, it was not from Peter Cushing.
Peter Cushing is one of my favorite brands of chairs.
Is that an actual brand?
No, I wish it should be. Like, if I was a furniture guy, I would change
buy
it
a
to Peter Cushing.
chair that's got cushion in the name. Sure.
Oh, yeah, that's what I got too. I got the same chair.
Damn, you guys are twinsies?
Yep, I got a nice powder blue one, and he's got a nice red one.
Are you building that right now, Jacob? That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm working on the town where the castle's gonna be.
Dang, that looks good. I like the tiling too.
Yeah, we got some tile that my dad gave me.
That's the real theme right there, castle.
Your dad is awesome.
I know, right?
You got a cool dad. That's the one thing I got to tell you right now.
Uh-huh.
He's all right.
Hey,
it's okay.
The best.
I like
he can be temperamental once in a while.
There's way worse dads, trust me. There's worse dads, so you're doing okay.
I was wondering, me and my dad are gonna start a stream. I was wondering if you and Reed would be interested in helping us out.
Oh dang, heck yeah! Do I need to? I don't know if Jason from the Lug got the link to the Fox Lug YouTube channel. He asked me to make him an admin, and I tried to make your dad an admin, but he didn't do what he was supposed to do. And it doesn't matter that the other guy is an admin because he doesn't even know how to use YouTube. So I needed to resend to your dad. He needs to be an admin on Fox Lug.
If you
want, I
can give you an email. That's his Google account.
Well, not Dude. Why am I saying? Oh, that's in your dad's name, Dude. It says it twice. So I'm gonna call your dad, Daddy Dude. But
Kevin, whatever.
Kevin Dude.
Kevin,
no,
we have two things.
If you're not gonna use your admin powers on the Fox Lug, YouTube. I know Jason is a computer guy, so he was going to upload a bunch of stuff that he had collected. So
no, I should do it. So go ahead and send it back over again.
Well, just in case. I mean,
Hey,
don't wait. Bye. Yeah. When are you doing your stream, Jacob?
We're still developing the process for it.
Like 2 a.m.
2 a.m. 2 a.m.
Hong Kong?
Would be Siberian time.
Siberia. Oh, that's a good time zone. If you can get the Chernobyl group to watch, you're gonna be doing. It's gonna be nuclear, bro.
Well, but the Chernobyl group is going to be. That's going to be what 11 p.m. for them, right?
Yeah, a couple of wolves with 3 legs and a squirrel with 2 heads, probably.
That's the one we're trying to get.
No, yeah. If you figure out a time, what channel are you using?
He wanted to ask that question.
I've started one, but my dad didn't want me to start one. So.
Well, didn't I sub to you?
Huh?
I think I subbed you. Channel that you're not supposed to have.
It took you this long to notice, Dude Jude. I had that up for like half an hour.
No, it says hi, Dude Jude underneath. I'm not saying hi to Dude Jude.
It does, I know, and he still says I'm being.
Dude Jude, he's being like a Wisconsin passive aggressively nice.
Wow.
Butt Chop, I'm pretty sure I have your Discord too, so I can also contact.
I don't have a Discord, so.
But you cause Discord sometimes.
Wait, I did go on the FoxLug. Is there like a FoxLug Discord now? You guys are confusing me.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah, Jacob has the FoxLug Discord.
I hate Discord.
Yeah, there's a Castle Clashes Discord also.
Oh my god, these Discords are driving me
used to it.
These Discords are driving me nuts.
You can blame Slack because
Slack
canceled. Stupid money grab.
They started charging $6 per user per month.
If they would have done it the right way, they could have worked it out, but they were too greedy too fast.
What do they think they are? Like elite royalty or something?
They think they're Salesforce.
We are the kings of the world.
They definitely are not.
Salesforce bought.
What is that? An 8-bit Star Wars shirt? What are you showing, Jacob? Is your shirt 8 bits?
Whatever.
It looks like an 8-bit Nintendo game, but Star Wars.
It was an old Star Wars game.
I don't know. I had the only one that was out for NES.
I think it was mobile, so.
Oh, a mobile old one. Yeah, because mobile games are big in the 77. Yeah.
Playing with 9-volt ones. They're doing the big Carnival collab for WISLUG was using cables, but I couldn't find them, and then I found them when I went back to stores.
Mark, tell your husband I say hi, and I hope he's doing good.
You hope he's what?
Doing well, doing good.
Yeah, I will.
We had some pretty heavy, deep moments at Brickworld.
Good.
So I think about him periodically. So
we hope to
24 more, Ralph. That's too many.
I think about it empirically.
Well, I was hoping for another 240, but I'll take 24. I just got to clean them up. They're a little dusty.
Why would you want 240 more?
Why not?
Would that get you like 1,000 or something? Is that what you're saying?
Zizo, I don't think I saw his drop ship.
Just slight few more than 1,000, yeah.
Oh my gosh. The ice bears are getting harder to find, but those Crocs are so easy to find, dang it.
Oh, whatever.
Because the ice bears are lazy.
Exactly.
Because they're all at Reed's house. Where is he going to find more? Like, you know what I mean?
I have just sit here and drink all day. They don't do anything else.
There's Brett's builds at Brick Pasta. They're coming in like flies on honey right here.
That's okay, but the Badgers are really hard workers, so they'll make up for what the ice bears don't do.
They're just
but they're not the Beavers. The Beavers are the hardest workers.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, but they're too expensive to get my hands on. So
you need another ice bear, Reed.
Don't open that if it's sealed. Reed, no, don't. That thing's worth $1 million. Reed has the rest of them at his house. It's the only one that's not at Reed's house. There's little kids crying because they never got that poly bag.
I do have about 40 or more of those poly bags.
No,
so.
no one is crying about that poly bag. Watch out.
Are you serious? I own that poly bag. It's really good. It's a really good one, Kevin. So.
Well, I'm actually going to build a mech that's much better than that.
Like the $10 lion and wolf. Is it wolf?
Yeah, there's a wolf. I
completed
that collection. The Legend Beasts, I completed that. It's a great collection.
No, not the Legend Beasts. It's the ones that came with the 3 figures of the flag for $10.
Oh,
the battle
pack. It's a Sabertooth. That's a Sabertooth, tigers, the crocs, the lions, and the bears. There's no wolves.
You know, and I think Butt Chop is completing the tribe collection too. I think I sold them some last year or the year before.
What?
Sucker.
Tribe.
You sold me what?
I think I sold. Didn't you complete your tribe pack by getting some from me? Thought so. No.
I completed my tribe pack at Philly Brick Fest 2019. From this vendor.
That would be pretty cool.
From this vendor that didn't want to go down in price because he thought he was so cool. And then I punched him in the head and he gave me a better deal.
There you go.
Send me that link, Jim. I want to look at that.
Yeah,
that's what I want. I want Chima. Bring back Chima. They brought back Ninjago.
They renewed it, so if they renewed the licensing on it.
Ninjago actually made money.
Well, if Ninjago had been sunsetted,
like the most negative Nancy. Like he's a downer on everything. He's always like, "Oh, this is." It's like he's like Eeyore times 100. Well, Ninjago made money. Chima's stupid because I don't like it.
Hey, well, had Ninjago been sunsetted like it was supposed to, Chima would have taken over where Ninjago left off.
And Chima still would have been only 3 waves, and Nexonites only would have been 3 waves. They were meant to be 3-wave cycle set.
Ninjago was meant to die, and it just didn't die.
Ninjago was on its 3rd wave.
I can tell you it was not meant to die.
It was meant to die.
It was meant to live. It was slated to die. It was not.
What are you basing that on?
It was supposed to be a 3-wave.
All the stories that are out there. Well, actually, every theme gets 3 years, and then it's sunsetted, unless they sign longer agreements.
Read. Let me tell you what happened. So they canceled Ninjago to make room for Chima, and then the fans revolted.
Yeah, we know. Kevin.
Hey, slow your freaking rolls. Let me tell you what happened.
I want to hear this.
So they wanted Chima to be their first IP that they could merchandise through other companies. And they wanted it to be their own story, their own, they wanted to own all the intellectual property rights. And you're right. Before that, everything was slated for 3 years. And that's why they were trying to sunset Ninjago, right? So they installed a huge Chima ride in Legoland Orlando, which is actually in Winter Haven or something like that. Because they wanted it to be something that was going to be as successful as Ninjago, but they were going to take it further and have their own IP to do things with. So they were having us build things at the shop that were all the big fig, all the Legoland scale figs of the characters, and they were sending us footage from the show. They switched out the 3D movie at the parks with Chima, with a Chima related movie, which was terrible.
I liked it.
And so, and then we had they had our email addresses across the screen for the Chima episodes, so we can get the proportions of the characters and the other things that we were building. They didn't do theme installations in the park up until that point. So they have an entire ride at Legoland Florida that is a Chima ride that is going to make no sense in at least one generation, at the very least. So they really wanted to make it their giant own thing. And so it went out in 3 years, like you would expect something like that to. But Ninjago is something that they did that without trying. And then they tried with Chima and failed. That's what happened.
Well, I mean, Ninjago also. Hinkle. I mean, the Hinkle story I think does make sense because in fact, Ninjago was supposed like everything generally is 3 unless they extend it. Like Friends, they extended. Star Wars, they signed big licensing agreements and so like that. Some of that stuff. I mean, you're right. I mean, but most sets usually get 3 years, so you're right. I mean,
their own IPs a lot of times.
I know, I'm right.
3 years on it.
Yeah, they really should. They should do. You know, I mean, sometimes but like it's hit or miss. I mean, sometimes they do good ones and sometimes they do bad ones. I mean, it's not worth. I think they should still try. I mean, still
anyone that's not a licensed IP is going to be better than the licensed IPs.
Well, it'll be cheaper for sure.
I don't want any licensed IPs.
I sell all mine.
I want it all to be made up at Lego, so they have to do the work.
Oh, so Butt Chop, Brick Pasta wanted to know if you're vertically challenged or are you a TFOL?
Wow.
I think he's talking about Jacob. Mark.
No, I think he's talking about you.
He knows me.
No, I think he's asking about you. Pretty sure.
I'm a TFOL.
I'm only 5'7", so I don't have much room to chalk. To chalk?
So chalk it up to.
I can't chalk it all.
Yeah.
I'm having trouble chalking. Sorry.
Do some up chucking.
Find my cursor.
Well, I have to go. I just got a bunch of bulk I have to go through, and then I want to try to. I got the majority of the warp stinger, and I'm going to try to see what pieces I have to finish the warp stinger. I have the eyes.
I think you should show off that awesome.
I got to get the egg sack.
Show off that awesome base again. Show off that awesome base again.
It's not done. The towers are too low. So the towers will be way taller. Same with the throne room, but
I think that'd be perfect for Chimapalooza. I think that's gonna be perfect.
I don't know. I'm still on the fence because I want to bring oh God, I'm gonna drop it. I need to get a 16x16 base plate to finish the corner of it, but I want to bring this one back.
I'd say bring them both.
Oh my God.
I'll come pick up the Lion Temple from you. Ralph and I will use it in Omaha so we have something to attack.
Hey, here's the you wanted to know for the logo on the brick that you wanted to have made. I think that one would be the cooler one. If I can get there. For on your little brick that you want to print, either that one or the bad guy logo, which is for the bad guy logo from season 1, which is like the fangs. It's on a flag on the wax pack whatever.
Is it this one?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that logo would be cool on the brick too. Yeah, that one.
So one bad, one good, like good on one side, bad on the other. Okay.
Yeah, that would be cooler. That'd be rad. Okay. What are those pieces from? Is that from the Croc boat? You're muted.
They're from the Croc base.
From the base?
Yeah.
What?
Well, there were
Pretty
two
sure
sides.
Yeah, it's set 714. There's 2 of them in there. They're stickers.
Zizu, we have not made anything yet for the stuff. And it won't be rock. It'll be roaring 20s because the theme is roaring 20s this year. So it'll be
Where?
This is the cover. Yeah, so there should be.
Where does it go? Mine's expand. Mine's like
a lot of Chima characters roar.
Part of the roof.
Just
Mine's
saying.
expanded, like it goes back way further. But
So this is behind the head of the crocodile.
on
Yeah.
these?
So here it would be behind the throne. Hey, Reed.
Yeah, let's see let him show. I can't. You gotta hold it up higher.
Up. There.
There you go.
Oh, and I changed that out. I changed that out because where did I put those then? Are they inside? Or do I not have them?
You know, Zizu, you need to talk to Chop about roaring in 20s. He was the one who first thought of something like that. But
oh yeah, I wanted to do lion heads. 20 lion heads would be roaring 20s.
Yes.
So we have 3 Chima fans on here right now.
Yeah, it's all
We have
Chima.
3 Chima fans on here right now. Wow.
You betcha.
I wasn't gonna do. I wasn't gonna. Well, that was just my idea.
What?
That was just my idea when I first heard the theme at the ceremony, the ending ceremony. I'm like, well, I don't know what to do for roaring 20s besides 20 lion heads, and I wasn't serious. And then Reed's like, I don't know, maybe we could do that. I'm like,
yeah.
Awesome.
The Roaring 20s doesn't have a rich tapestry to it at all. So 20 lion heads is probably the only thing you can do to express it.
Yeah, I don't know. It has a rich tapestry. I just don't have anything to build for it.
It does? Oh, good to know.
There's plenty to actually build from the Roaring 20s. I just don't. None of my build styles are like that.
You know what I really want to build?
20s, right?
Oh, Platoon.
You know what I really want to build? I want to build like a modular street that would be like maybe 3-4 base plates of like speakeasies, but just use black, dark brown, brown, and tan, and make it look all like sepia toned.
Oh yeah, the Brickhead family. They were gonna do a mirror of their entire city that they already have built in black and white and grays, so it would look like a black and white version photo of their city. They got through 3 of the buildings, rebuilding them in black, gray, and white, and then they gave up because it was too much to handle.
That's a lot.
Great.
It was a huge under. I'm like,
Isn't,
that's a huge under. I mean, it sounds cool. It sounds like it would be super.
Isn't
rad.
noir like 30s, 40s?
What?
Yes.
Isn't noir like 30s, 40s? So that's not even 20s. 20s is like Great Gatsby, right? Yeah. And Great Depression, right?
Yes.
1929, Black Tuesday.
But the black.
That's what you should build is the Crash of Wall Street.
Gray.
You should definitely build a mock of bankers jumping out of skyscraper windows.
That's exactly what I thought of.
Oh, the kids love that. The kids love suicide mocks. Like all the kids are like, "Oh man, your mock does not have enough suicide for my kids." Like I got complaints from the parents last year. They're like, "My 5-year-old is big into suicide."
That's all our Lego.
Yeah.
That's all our survey said was like, why don't you have more suicide for the children?
We need more public hangings, gunshot wounds to the head.
Public.
People sitting in their garage with the car running. Can we get we want creative suicides here? You people. Yeah, big with the kids.
I love Kevin Wagner so much.
He would laugh at a suicide joke. That's the kind of guy.
Oh, he's making his own jokes. You just gotta listen to Kevin. You gotta make sure you're listening.
Oh, I listen to Kevin all the time.
I think I mute him too much.
It's a dream come true.
I wouldn't dare. Life is much better with Kevin unmuted.
Oh, quit blowing up his ego. Kevin, don't.
Kevin does that pretty good himself.
I actually love the Chima fakes myself. I give these guys grief, but I was very happy to see Chima come out. I wish they didn't have those stupid jewels on every single torso, but other than that, I like the Chima fakes.
Oh, you don't have to like Chima.
I'm not saying I have to. I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I mean.
I do.
It's not going to affect us really. We like you just for who you are, Kevin. We like you for just who you are. I mean. I wasn't going to like you or upbeat for something else besides Chima.
I think Chima was the worst re-release of Fabuland possible.
It is, but
it was Fabuland in a much better release.
It was like Fabuland meets Castle. It was good.
Which is kind of like my
Sorry,
dream.
Mark. I've never liked Fabuland.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
but-
okay.
Other than the fact that there are squirrels
I know your
in
opinion is
Fabuland.
wrong. What's that?
I
Other
know
than the
your
fact that there are
opinion is
squirrels
wrong.
in Fabuland, that's the one very good thing about Fabuland.
He went
There
from
aren't.
loving-
They're rabbits. Those are rabbits.
There are no squirrels?
No.
Nope. There's no squirrels.
Well, never mind. Fabuland sucks.
Well,
I feel like I've been baited. Damn it.
you probably were. You walked right into that. Like you walked right into it.
Oh, 100%.
That was a scam. You got scammed. There was
Yeah.
a really cool mock
Yes,
at the last
I do the
Australian.
same
At
thing.
the,
I use them for fantasy mocks.
at the Australian Brickvention, there was a really cool mock that was
Don't they say
It
that with
showed-
an accent?
it was a really that showed Fabuland evolving into Chima, and it was like a storyline with little vignettes. So, the alligator stole the lion's bike, and then all this stuff happened in between, and at the bottom of it was like Laval was the lions versus the crocodiles, and all the tribes were like coming after to beat the crap out of each other. So it evolved from like a simple like you stole my bike. So the lion goes to the cop with a picture with the printed tile with the croc on it to show the cop that stole the bike. Then the cop doesn't get his bike back for him, so they evolve into Chima and go to war. It's like almost like the Fabuland went feral. Because they got so angry that they went feral and it became Chima. It was a really cool mock. Do you have Instagram, Mark? I can send it.
I do. It's I'm brickworld_Mark.
Okay, that's easy to remember. I'll send it to you right now.
So
Mark_brickworld, maybe?
Oh, okay.
Eyeball.
I'm gonna try everything. Mark.
Yeah.
I'll just type in. I'll just mash
So-
the keyboard until I find you.
So that sounds amazing.
So this is
But
go ahead.
I would say that
Sorry.
sounds amazing. I would love to see that mock. The only thing that didn't sound amazing about your description of it was the way you pronounce Fabuland. It's Fabuland.
sorry.
Babu. So this is the Chima figure I've been toying around with, or castle figure I've been toying around with to use Chima part.
I can't see you right now,
So
but I love it.
well, you need
Can't see
glasses.
you, but I
probably.
love it.
I don't need to see it to know that I love it.
Where'd you get
Oh.
the torso on the
And
legs
the
from?
bear has a bear shield. That's cool.
Yeah, lake guards from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
the
that's
Hobbit
cool
sets.
looking.
Okay.
I've been
Yeah, that's really
looking
good.
for a good way to use the bear shield, and I think this works pretty well. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and actually, in like Finnish folklore, there's this one story where this guy gets his head turned. He like messes with this guy named Father Mushroom, and Father Mushroom, because he doesn't say thank you to Father Mushroom, then he turns this guy's head into a bear head because the guy's really vain. So that's even like Finnish folklore right there. People with bear heads. That's a real thing. If you mess with
Sweet.
Father Mushroom in Finland,
Shut up.
it's a real thing. I didn't
hey.
make that up. Fine, you don't like real facts? Screw you. Okay, I think
I love real facts. I just wanted you to shut up anyway.
oh, you just missed my two Scandinavian jokes there.
Yeah. What were they?
I said Swede, and I said Norway.
This is why I don't come to this program anymore.
Again.
Like
if
I don't
there-
come to this show because of these type
It's much
of
better
people.
when I don't have to explain it, though.
You should. Well, we just didn't hear you.
I know.
So,
That happens when butt chops on.
so I think again you need to like apply for writing for the Muppet Show, which was canceled in like 1979.
Thanks, Mark.
You're so welcome.
I think you really need to apply for a show that went out of business 20 years ago.
Yes, seriously. You're a
You
pun.
might get hired.
I may. Butt Chop started
Butt chop, we
following
love
me.
having you on here. What are you talking about?
I'm so glad Butt
was
Chop
that?
started following me. Butt Chop started following me.
Yeah.
I sent it.
It's been known to happen.
I sent you the mock so you can look at it
Reed,
with
you
your
trying
eyes.
to change the subject here or what?
Yeah, look at those awesome Crocs.
Those are nice
Luckily, you
Crocs.
can't see the,
Look comfortable.
luckily, you can't see the lazy ice bears. That's a good thing.
They
hiding
fell
behind
over
the
drunk.
Oh, we're drunk. That's terrible.
Where is it?
Better call AA.
Yeah, just leave them there.
All those rum and cokes at Christmas time.
Yep. They just don't do any work. They just sit around drinking, playing cornhole.
They're practicing their mediation skills.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Putting
right.
everyone to sleep.
That's right.
Fine, we're sick of this waiting around. We'll just give in. It's like watching ice melt.
I love it. In this mock, the croc is paying the cops off. Oh my god. Oh, that's hilarious. That's really well done.
Yeah, it's funny. It's well written story. It's well built. When I saw it, I thought of you, Mark, but I didn't know how to send it to you, so I just threw it on the back burner until I actually saw you, so I can tell you about it. But
It's a very.
I thought of it. I'm like, Mark's gonna see this one.
It's a very clear story.
It's funny and clever, and I don't know. It's cool.
Sweet.
Did I miss anything big?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, your dad was laughing about suicide.
Oh.
Mini
See,
big
butt chop
suicide.
always taking things a step too far. That's the risk of having butt chop on with little ones around.
Good job, butt chop.
No, normally I'm very kid friendly.
Yes, normally you are.
But I'm
You're
angry.
99% kid friendly.
Normally.
I'm angry at you because you're triggering you're trying to trigger everyone as usual. You can't
I'm
just
not.
be pleasant.
I'm not even talking right now. I'm not trying to trigger you. I like having you on here. It's just it's easy to take advantage of whatever I hear. I'm not trying to make fun of you, but I can totally understand how it seems that way.
So the disc
And the one that talks the most is the one that I'm going to make fun of the most. So
I didn't realize there were 7
the way it
members of
works.
BTS.
7 what?
7 members of BTS.
behind the stick, that that wood carving.
Yep, behind the stick.
It's fun.
I can't hear them from talking over each other. Jacob, don't be my 76-year-old uncle and put bunny ears behind people. That's really a greatest generation thing, my friend.
Bunny ears, nice the bunny ear, right?
There you go. Is that better?
He's a squirrel. He's a squirrel.
I'm squirrely. Yeah, and then Phil had to go and make that squirrel mech last year. I was not very happy about that.
Has anyone done the beaver Chima army yet?
No.
I didn't know there was Chima beaver.
Yeah, there's only one.
Beaver,
There's
I don't
only
even know her.
That's why.
What?
Who?
What?
I said,
What are you talking about?
I said Beaver, I don't even know her. Sorry. I'll leave.
Yeah, it wasn't good enough for you to leave, Mark. Oh, Breezor does not count as a beaver.
What is he? He's got to be a beaver. What is he then?
Oh,
He's
that
definitely not a
never
bat.
occurred to me.
Not a bat. I know that.
Huh. I never realized that. Where's the tail?
Testing one
Where
ninder.
the ears?
Testing one ninder. All right, it works.
I mean, I guess I could see it now. I never knew what he was.
Yeah.
Wow. Like I said,
Now
if he
you
had
know.
ears, it would make sense. And isn't it just the? Isn't it just the? Not the abominable snowman, but isn't it just one of the Chima heads that they just recolored?
Oh,
Or not
it
Chima,
is
the
the
miniature head?
Yeti and the Sasquatch head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I assume they
It's
just
the
reused it.
TMF head.
Oh yeah.
Think about that.
Is that Chewbacca?
Yep.
Makes sense. He looks
It's
like
Chewbacca's son, Itchy, from the Star Wars Holiday
Ugh.
Special.
Wait a minute.
Or
Hold
Lumpy. Lumpy or Itchy from the Holiday Special.
Hold up, I got something for that.
Oh, yeah. Hold up, bros. Hold up. Hold up, bros. Hey, bro. That
Yeah, I
Chewbacca.
guess you're right. Could be.
Nobody likes Chewbacca.
Chop, put him on the screen again.
What? Who? Breezor? The pumpkin man?
Do you know the pumpkin man?
Yeah, it's the same as the Squatch Yeti head.
Yeah, and it's a bad recolor.
They just
He's got
didn't
the
paint.
teeth.
They didn't paint the teeth, so the
Yeah.
teeth are painted the same color as the fur. It's all.
Yep, it felt like a really bad.
And then they printed
Yeah.
beaver teeth on the mouth.
Yep.
So
Oh.
I have two
Well,
upgraded
which
versions
one first?
of
The Yeti or the Breezer?
Yeti
For the beaver, they made it for the Yeti. They tried to use it for the beaver.
Yeah,
It didn't
Yeti
work very
came
well.
first. The Yeti came. The CMF for the Yeti came, then Breezor, and then the Sasquatch for Series 14.
If
For the
that's
monsters.
Chewbacca, I have two versions of Chewbacca.
Oh yeah, those look pretty. Those look like they got some mange. Got some mange on those, huh?
Seriously.
Straight out
Yeah.
the woods. Those are
I did not just chuck that. Don't worry.
well-loved Chewbacca.
Charles did. Well, I never realized that was supposed to be a beaver.
No, I did not chuck it.
Whoa. No, I did not chuck it.
You didn't up Chuck?
What's up, Chuck?
Chuckity, chuck, chuck, chuckity, chuck, chuck.
Come on. Not much. What's up with you?
All right. Do we really need to get to the jokes or no?
What?
No.
There's no jokes on the show. This is serious.
No, Larry's not here. We don't have to have any dad jokes tonight.
I don't know. Like, I have to replace him, right?
No.
Yeah,
You don't.
I got one. How many?
you do,
How
Jake.
many? Yeah, I got one. It's not, you gotta turn on. You can't listen though, Jacob. So,
All right.
how many dead dads does it take to paint a house? How many dead dads does it take to paint a house? It depends on how hard you throw them.
Hey, yo, I heard that.
People love dead dad jokes because
I've never heard a dad joke before.
Because I just made it up. Not a real genre, is it?
I didn't
It
think
is
so.
now. It's a new genre.
What do you do when you go on vacation and you have an alpaca?
He got this joke right the first time he said it.
I'll pack
He
up my
laughed, and he has
bags.
never gotten it right.
I don't think you're supposed. Are you supposed to say alpaca in the beginning?
No.
I feel like
How's
that's
it
the
go,
punchline.
mister?
What do you say when your llama wants to take a vacation?
Okay,
Alpaca.
that makes more sense because you don't want to give away the alpaca part and tell the punchline, Jacob. That's the
We've been trying to work on this for a couple of years now, Butchop. So
Okay, well,
it hasn't worked yet.
you'll get it. You'll get it. You'll get it. You don't
All
want
right,
to.
all right, all right.
The big reveal can't come until the end, otherwise you ruin
right.
the fun.
I think I got a different one.
Okay,
Knock knock.
who's there?
Ice cream.
I scream who?
I scream when I step on Lego.
That's a good one. That's good. That's channel appropriate.
Oh, do you want some non-channel?
Nope.
No.
Keep
Nope.
your channel appropriate. Channel appropriate.
Fine.
Yep, you got to keep
Dang.
it channel appropriate, Jacob.
Don't be like me and make an ass of yourself.
Hey.
An ass is a donkey. It's in the Bible. You can say ass on the show because it's an actual animal.
But we try not to, talk about portraits of Chop if we can avoid it.
All right.
It's a donkey.
Where do Lego Ninjagos get their groceries?
Oh.
I don't know where.
The Stealth Food Store.
Oh, the stealth food store. Yeah.
The ninjas are stealthy.
Right, I get it. You don't have to explain the punchline. We got it.
All right, all right.
Yeah. No, we're with you. We're with you. Instead of the health food store, they would go to the stealth food store. We got it.
So, is anyone up to speed with Bad Batch?
No.
Sounds like you could go to the doctor if you got that going on, Kevin. Get it, bad bat. Oh.
No.
Like your batch area. No.
Yeah, it's a real stretch, but even then, it doesn't really work.
Well, I don't think anyone watches your weird Star Wars programs made by Disney. So you can make fun of Shima because you are worse than a Shima fan. You like Disney Star Wars. So.
Anyone watch Our Flag Means Death?
What? I never heard of it. Probably Jesse.
It's on HBO Max.
Oh,
Probably Jesse.
Rather entertaining.
He's trendy.
no, I watched Old, the movie
Yeah.
Old, recently. That was pretty cool.
What's that on?
People age on this beach like 7 years in an hour.
It's like an M.
Yeah.
movie.
So that,
M. Night Shyamalan.
Oh, that
that's
guy.
right.
That guy made
So
one
it
of the
turns
worst
out he's dead.
movies. Remember that Village movie that he made? Oh god.
All right, I got two jokes since
Yeah.
Larry's not here. Are you ready? You ready?
Yeah.
What has 4 wheels and eats Lego bricks?
I don't know what.
Vacuum cleaner.
The vacuum cleaner.
Thought so, perhaps. The Roomba.
Oh. Oh god.
Why was the Lego guy so bad at basketball?
Yeah,
Because
they
he
really
kept
were.
on
I mean,
throwing
they're
up
interesting
bricks.
what they're sewing. It's just amazing what they could do with dye.
Right.
Phenomenal.
I didn't hear the punchline.
Dang it! All right, I'll do it again. Why was Lego
Yeah,
guy
there's one
so
scene.
bad at like basketball?
I don't know why.
Because he kept on throwing up bricks.
It sounds like the Wisconsin basketball
It's
team.
even more funny if you think of it as if he was actually like vomiting bricks. Like he was so sick that bricks were coming out of his esophagus.
That makes
Yeah,
10
that
times
makes it less
funny.
funny, but
I think it makes it more funny.
yeah, I was saying this too that they finished the first season, so we'll see. I think there's a second season coming. We'll see.
Cool.
But the first episode or two, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this, and then I really got into it. So
All right. What is the most common produce in the Lego hospital?
I don't know what.
Plastic surgery.
Wait, you mean procedure, not produce?
Yes,
I was
that
thinking
is
of
pretty
vegetables. I'm like, why is there vegetables in the hospital? But now if it's
No.
procedure, I get it. I
I think it works both ways.
it was funny both ways because you're like, what's the produce? Plastic, bananas.
All right. That's enough with the Lego
Get it, Mark?
jokes.
I don't think we
But
ever
now
open up.
Now we're going
Jake-
to dad jokes.
Jacob,
No, we're good.
Jacob, if you come up with any more Lego jokes, I think it's always the right time for Lego jokes. If you come up with any more, let us know.
All
Thank
right,
you, Zisu. I keep trying to describe the show referring to Flight of the Conchords, and no one has seen it. So, no one.
I've seen
gets
it.
what he's from. What was that?
I've seen it. Sorry, there's puppies playing.
No, that their manager from Flight of the Conchords is the main actor in Our Flag Means Death on HBO Max. If you get HBO Max, it's worth checking out.
All right. What happens to a
You're really
Lego
waiting for
figure
this joke, aren't you, Mark?
when they die? Rest
What
in
happens
pieces.
to what when they die?
What happens to a Lego minifigure when they die? Rest
I
in
don't-
pieces.
You're giving us a chance to answer.
Well, how
Yeah, you gotta wait. You gotta wait to deliver the punchline, Jacob.
Well, some people here think it's funnier.
You do apparently.
some people here.
What's the opposite of Lego?
Ogle.
List top. List top. I don't know how to pronounce it. How do you pronounce it? I'm gonna copy and paste. I totally don't. I'm not just pulling them off the internet. Why would I ever do
Yeah, couldn't tell.
that? Doesn't
Don't shame your son's sense of humor.
Is he just getting these on the internet?
No.
No, this is from his own personal vast catalog of jokes about Lego.
Wait, he
Huh?
wrote this? You wrote
Yep.
these? Well,
Yep.
that's good. Your dad should not be shaming you at all for writing original jokes.
Oh, instead of let go, it's let's stop. Yes, I get it.
Oh, instead of
Oh,
let's
let's
go.
stop.
let's
Okay.
stop. Okay, I get it. Okay, that makes sense. I thought you were doing like a French thing.
Hey, buddy.
That'd be like-
Stop.
Come up with your last joke because it's time for you to go to bed.
What's the
Call
opposite?
the bang here.
What's the opposite of Lego? Hold on.
Huh?
It's the opposite of Lego.
Yes, hold on.
He's on mute.
He knows that. What's your last joke, Jacob?
It'd be a good one.
I'm looking, all right, through my catalog.
Shoot. What? Oh.
What was that?
I'm looking through my catalog. Let's see.
Oh, okay.
Come on, where are some good ones? Oh.
They don't exist.
Hey.
Hay is for horses.
All right. I went to the doctor because I stepped on a Lego brick. He told me to just block out the pain.
You need to find a new doctor, my friend.
It's true.
He should have given you a Percocet for that.
Let's see. Since my dad's not here, I can do it on
Oh yeah. And dad's away.
the mice could play.
Oh yeah. Go to bed, old man. That's what I always say. Go to bed, old man. You're bad.
Coming to get. I think he's coming to get you. He's gonna come
Go
from
to
behind.
bed,
We're
old
gonna stand,
man.
but you won't.
I have a rear view right now, and he's not there.
That's because he's gonna sneak up on you when you least expect.
Yeah.
He's right there. I can see him. My mom wanted to put my Lego out for the garage sale, but I just couldn't Legos off them. Dad, do you want to hear the other one?
There's someone behind you. I just want to warn you. And it's not your
Yeah,
dad.
there's somebody behind you. Somebody's getting you.
The call's coming
Somebody's
from inside the house.
Better watch
All
it.
right, I gotta go.
He's coming to get your chair.
We know. We can tell.
All right, me and my dad say bad. Bye.
Night.
Good night. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks
have
for
a
being a
night.
splendid
Night.
guest.
Bye.
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 What a good guest.
Night, John boy.
All right. I think I have this almost rebuilt. I don't have those flags, Ralph. I have to get those
Oh,
stickers.
Chop lost them.
No, I have to get those stickers, I guess.
Yeah, it's a pair of stickers.
I guess I'll have to see what they go for on Bricklink. Hopefully no one cares about them.
Only the three people on this particular Nobody else cares.
That's
Yep,
good.
we're the only people that care about Chima.
That's the way. I like it. I don't know read that Chima stream that we went to on the Chima channel had a lot of people in the chat for nobody liking Chima. That channel gets a lot of views.
I mean,
on their
holy
stuff.
Toledo, that Discord is blowing up my phone all the time. I don't know what they do over there, but it is nuts.
There is a lot of Chima fans. They're just not in our portion of the. Hi, who's your Bricks?
Must not be.
I
Yeah,
haven't
they're
been
not in our
reading the
portion
chat.
of the world.
They're just not. They just don't talk to
Let's
us.
hope there's some in Nebraska when Ralph and I go there. We got
Yeah,
a
Nebraska,
lot
they
of-
got such a big population. I'm sure there's
probably two.
there's tons of them. There's probably two. Yeah, they live on opposite ends of the state. They've never met each other.
Now, worse, they're coming from out of state.
Yeah. Yeah, the population is pretty spread out in Nebraska. Okay, so that looks pretty good. So what I did was in the back of my croc hideout, croc base, I built a little thing where the crane with the jail cell can lower it into the actual structure so that they can actually put the guy in there inside, their prisoner, and then they can surprise whoever's there with having the prisoner be pulled up from inside the building. So it's like an element of surprise. So right there where the thing lowers down into that. And then they can be like, oh, Laval, you came to bother the Crocs? Well, look at who we have here. And they pull up the cage and there's Eris. And he's like, no, you said my friend. And they're like, yeah, screw you, Laval.
Dreamers Inc., I see that. I don't really think Omaha is in Iowa.
It's right there. I mean, it's Council Bluffs. I mean, it's the same thing.
The show is actually in
It's
Iowa.
not.
Same stuff, different pile.
Yeah, council. It's
There's
like
nothing
it's
either
like
state,
it's like.
really.
All I know
there's
is that's
other
going to be a
cities that are like-
long 10-hour drive through the middle of a lot of nothing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Not a lot to. Not a lot.
Hey,
of,
well, good news. Good news. You can get new stickers in Serbia for $1.07 for that.
Yes.
in Serbia,
306
the shipping
306
is
in Germany,
$500.
358 in France, $8 in the US.
Yeah, of course it is. Of course.
Well, we'll have to
I think
hurry up
France
and
has
order
got-
from Serbia.
France has got 15, 358 each. That's not bad.
That's a lot for stickers, dude.
Yeah, the shipping's probably only $20.
Wow.
Hopefully.
I'll go through my bag of sticker sheets. Maybe I have it and I didn't apply them because I have like 300 unused sticker sheets dating back to 2012 to now. So
Jim, that means Jim, that means Ralph gets all the best rest areas on because I won't have it. I won't have any. I'm coming across Iowa.
you're gonna drive past Brick Pasta's house. He lives in
Really?
Iowa.
Really? You're gonna have to tell me where he's at so I can, stop
Yeah,
by.
I can't tell you that.
Hey, Reed,
Yeah,
are you going to stay the extra night there or what?
I will. Yeah. I just hadn't. I just booked the rooms with just the booking thing, whatever the.
Right.
So yeah, I can. Yeah, whatever.
Well, I'm
whatever.
definitely going to stay Sunday night. There's no point after packing to get an hour or so of driving in because I'll be exhausted already anyways.
That's fine. Yeah, I just didn't book it, but yeah.
Okay. I figure I might get like an hour of driving in, so that'll put me on the other side of the city. And that's about it.
That's yeah. Are you gonna just book that, or do you want me to book another night, or what do you want me to do?
Send me. Do you have a reservation number?
Ralph,
Probably, yeah.
where are
If
you
you
driving
do-
back to?
If you send that to me, I'll see if we can book the same room as opposed to having to leave a room and then come back to a different room.
Ralph, where are you driving back to?
A little place called Victor, Colorado.
Are you so you're not talking about Brick World then?
No,
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 we're
we're
talking.
talking about Big
Bye. Bye.
they're talking about Omaha, the biggest
Omaha.
gang show in the world. So he leaves because it's not Brick World. Talk. If you're not talking about Brick World, I'm out. Okay,
Happens.
nice. Didn't miss anything.
Just
in
like
the
we
chat.
we were talking lots about Chima and
And listening to some bad jokes.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's nothing really. I didn't miss anything in the chat. That's nice. I appreciate the chatters not chatting. It helps me to keep up with the chat. I'm not being facetious either. I actually enjoy that. That's why I always tell people not to come to my live streams because you just bother me by typing in there. It's a private live stream. It's not for public.
You know, you could probably just turn that chat thing off so you'd have to keep up with it.
Oh yeah, no, I like this guy. This guy's thinking outside the box here. Chimo ratings are through the roof. Oh yeah.
no, think out the box.
Well, this goes on the Lion Castle.
Yeah, we must have talked about too much, Chimo. Our viewership dropped a little bit.
Did it?
Yeah, this is. All right. I had that built already.
Not enough to really worry about it.
I won't worry. I'm not worried. It will be okay.
Not like this thing's making us enough money to retire off of.
Everything's just fine. Well, I wonder where this goes. I know I had some spots there, but maybe I took them out. There's a torch in that thing.
I might have to build some more mills plates though, because I got my castle set up now, Ralph, and I don't even have enough room for all my troops. So I
just got a bunch of new mills plate parts. It's got a bunch of these.
Cool. Now, Chop, are you gonna go? Are you thinking of doing the Bay Beach show in July? Are you gonna go up to for that one? Up in, okay.
Yeah, of course. I love that show. I love that show. As long as the kids don't touch my gorilla mech, I love that show. The baby show. I left to go have a cigarette. When I come back, the guy next to me is like telling this kid, is like yelling at this kid who's touching my gorilla mech on my layout. And I'm just like, what's going on? You know, guts. I picked the kid up. I ripped the kid in half. There was guts everywhere. It was awesome. Luckily, that's legal.
I read about that on BuzzFeed.
Must have been some buzzkill there, all right.
Boy touches Shima Gorilla Mech, ripped in half by AFOL, by Maniac AFOL.
Totally legal was the last.
Yeah, totally. Nobody touches my Shima Mech. No, yeah.
Well, then it'll be like maybe it'll be Bears and Crocs in Omaha, and Bears and Lions in Bay Beach.
There ain't gonna be no lions.
You don't have any lions?
Yeah, but I don't have enough for a war.
I have a bunch. I have a
How
bunch
many
of
do you need for a war? They're lions.
Oh yeah, one lion can pretty much destroy all the bears.
Did Chima have lionesses?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was one.
They had a couple ladies at the end. They had a couple ladies in the battle pack.
Actually, almost every race, every tribe had some female ones. You got to hunt. They're there.
You know the hottest one, Renona.
Go Lego for XP.
Renona the Rhino is the sexiest one. Like that, I actually like. She's on my top 10 MILFs minifigs. I'd like to.
She's
Renona's on my
she's
MILF
your hall
list.
pass, right?
What?
She's your hall pass?
Yeah. She's a hot rhino lady. She's wearing her outfit is like very revealing. Too revealing for a children's toy, I'll tell you that. I never thought I'd be into rhinos until I saw her though. Gosh, she's hot.
I think this show, the rating is going from PG.
Oh, the rating is going to we got a lot of furries watching.
The rating's going out the window.
We just tapped into the furry audience.
I was wondering, what's the latest IP that Lego has picked up?
I don't know, but Dreams is gonna be awesome. Dreams is their next actual IP that they made. It's Dream ZZZ. It's gonna be awesome. You want to know the set list? I'll just tell you the names of the sets because it's gonna be the best theme.
I'll just Google it.
Ever. Who cares about the IPs they pick up when they're gonna make another good homebrew theme?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Glad I don't work for Legoland anymore.
Here we go. If I can find it. I thought I bookmarked it. Here we go.
What on earth is it supposed to be?
Here we go. Oh.
Hey Haley, welcome.
Hi Haley.
You're just joining it right as we're getting our momentum going here.
What?
Friday night, Bricks After Dark.
Bricks.
That could be the next thing, you know.
I need to bookmark this thing. Where is it?
It's got a nice ring to it, that's for sure.
I got it. I found
right
it.
here.
It's all good.
Here it is. Falcon Bricks. Complete list of dreams. The other. Okay. Here's the list of the sets. Dream Village. 434 pieces. August 1st. Izzy and Boonchu the Bunny. $259. $20 set. Mateo and Z Blob the Robot. $20 set. Grim Keeper the Cage Monster. That sounds kinky. Mr. Castillo's Turtle Van. 434 parts. That's going to be awesome. Pegasus Flying Horse. Gotta have it.
Horse.
Crocodile Car. Did you hear that, Ralph? Crocodile Car. 494 pieces. $59.99.
As long as it's an olive green, I'll buy it.
I'm sure you can. If it's not, you can probably switch the parts. Stable. This one's gonna be my. I want to get this one right away. Stable of the Dream Creatures. That's right. You're gonna get a stable. $80, 681 pieces. Mr. Oz's Space Bus. Ooh, $89. It's almost 900 pieces. Fantastical Treehouse. 1,257 parts for $100. Sounds like a good price to part ratio, and it's fantastical, and it involves trees and houses. And this is the king. I got to get this one. Nightmare Shark Ship. And the night is spelled Knight. So it's Nightmare Shark Ship. Whenever you put knights and sharks together, that's going to be pretty awesome. Sharks and armor.
And mares.
Armored sharks. Oh, my.
I assume there's going to be some lady horses involved.
I'm hoping there's lady shark people, lady sharks, lady horses. It's going to be good. There's going to be rabbits and robots, Grim Keeper the Cage Monster, turtles, crocodiles. This is going to be awesome.
Yeah,
that's what I'm excited.
Set to be released.
August 1st, my good man. I can't wait.
Thanks, sir.
I'm waiting for the photographs because right now I'm thinking it's going to be something like Trolls, and we're just going to.
No, because it's going to be like Shima meets Hidden Side meets Monster Fighters meets Nexo Knights meets
Elves.
Chago.
We need those couple pieces.
It's going to be probably the best theme in the world. Just buy it without looking at it. It's good.
We'll see.
I promise. I'll send the list over to Mark in his Instagram file, and then he can look at it at his leisure. And then I'm going to bookmark it so I never have to try to find it again.
Every ice bear's needed, wardrobe right there.
So now I'm going to build an army with the Dreams characters.
Wow.
Ooh, nice underwear on him. Pretty cute. It's nice that you're giving them loincloths.
Ice underwear is the worst.
Ice underwear is it causes shrinkage.
It's so overrated. I don't know why.
You get such bad shrinkage.
I don't think it's got good enough coverage. I don't think it's really going to do any good.
So much shrinkage. It's the underwear, I swear.
I have a lot of flexibility in that ice underwear.
It's the underwear.
Stretch for my movement.
Yeah, it's kind of crunchy.
Not good for running. Not good for running at all.
No, it's definitely sleepwear. Sleepwear.
Time Cruise on acid.
Well, they did legalize marijuana. Maybe some of the designers made a trip to the U.S. recently, and that's where they came up with the idea.
They don't even have to. They just have to go to Amsterdam. Why would they come all the way to the U.S.? Okay, you can go to Amsterdam or go to the U.S. and why would you go do that?
Well, maybe they were here for a show.
I don't know. I don't know why anyone would come to the U.S. on purpose. This is the kind of place you accidentally come to.
There's some great places here.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Wait, Hawkeye, what is? What's good for going into the hot tub?
What, for taking it off?
Time cruises on acid?
No,
Oh,
ice
for the
underwear. That's if you want to take it off. You go in the hot tub. That's how you get rid of ice underwear. Read.
I love that.
Read.
Yeah.
Nicely done,
Train
Alex.
base. Train base from the 4.5 12-volt era.
Yeah, I got you. I got you, Alex. Sorry.
Oh.
I love Kevin's feed right now. Can we just highlight it and just watch that for the rest of the night?
It is good for sleeping too.
That is rising.
Yeah. He's probably fighting with Jacob. Please go to bed. I want to talk to my friends on the computer. No, Dad. No.
There are nowhere near enough puns in that conversation for it to be realistic. They're just like throwing puns at each other because they are like, Jacob is such a Kevin mini-me.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I just like that he's not as negative.
I don't know if we can handle another Kevin.
Kevin is so negative, I can't. I already have so much negativity in my own mind. I don't need any help. So I try to not endorse.
Like the real metaphor there is that like if you're a positive person, you guys should be attracted to each other to be able to connect, right?
No, he and I do connect. Like we're friends. It's just we can sometimes that negativity plays on each other. So this Jeff Snavely is this is a train base, Jeff Snavely. The train motor goes through this custom hole. That's your custom hole. Stick the motor in there and blammo, you got a train base. Jeff. It could be used for a trapdoor. Because it's Lego, so you don't have to make a train with it. That's the beauty of Lego.
Yeah, but there's also no all right. Technical term would be male and female end for like a trapdoor to be inserted into that piece.
Yeah,
you could make one out of there with hinges,
right?
Just quite as like fluid as an actual trapdoor piece. I think
you just take the trapdoor piece and put.
Because Jeff's probably like what 12.
What? Jeff is an old man.
He's never seen that piece before.
No, but that doesn't make him 12, dude. Yeah,
it does. Yeah, it does. I refuse to believe that Jeff is any age more than 12.
Poor Jeff. You're insulting like our core viewers. Thank you.
By calling him younger than he is, I'm sure that's an insult.
Well, 12 is a little bit young. I mean, if you were at least still kept an adult, 47 years old.
I'll also be 47 by this year.
Yeah. And you seem like you're 12, so it makes sense, Mark.
Thank you.
Ooh.
See? Oh, no, I love it.
As long as you have the mindset of a 12-year-old, you're going to do good. Everyone's going to.
I don't think we change our mindsets that much from the age of 12.
No, mine's been the same. I was using for all those years, so when I stopped using, I'm still at the mindset that I was when I started using. So I'm about 13.
Oh yeah, this cooler definitely came from Europe. 9
Did I get a radio built in?
Yeah, this is the Lego cooler we got as employees one year.
What? That's super cool.
Yeah, but it's used as a 9-volt connection.
Oh my god! You could hide your weed in that. Sorry.
Oh, I could. Actually, you could. Yeah.
You don't have to anymore.
Well, in Wisconsin, you might still have to.
Oh, that's true.
It's a cloth one, so it's okay, but it's
I'm sure that's what Lego was thinking when they handed it out. They're like, our employees can now hide their weed better with these new bags.
I've been thinking that.
I'm sure that's what Lego.
I'll be back. I'm gonna mute myself. I'll be back in a little bit.
I love
Jesse. You got it.
But Chopper, I
Okay.
love that you call
Wait.
Jeff Snavely. Is it Snavely or Snavely? Anybody know?
Snave.
Snave. I love that you're like, he's an old man. And I'm like, oh, he posted his age. And I'm like, oh, that's also my age. So
Yeah.
F directly off.
And it still stands.
Oh, I know.
Anyone older than me, if you're older than me by 5 minutes, you're an old man.
So again, my request for you to F directly off also still stands.
Okay, cool. I got it. I am going to take care of that right after the stream. I will F right off.
How old are you? Like 46?
Thanks. That was mean. I'm 43, but
That was mean.
because you just aged me at 3 years older than I am.
So you think me calling someone my age would be an insult?
Calling someone what?
My age, my literal age is 46.
Yeah, 46. That's super old. It's older than 3 years over me. That means you're ready to go. You've lived a full life.
I love GLS and Dreamers. Sorry that we're doing that. Sorry.
Children,
Sorry.
bunch of kids on here, bah. Yeah,
Nope.
we're all young at heart. No one, age is just a number.
And we're mostly Gen Xers, so like we really don't care.
Right.
We do care, but we just kind of just like watch it pass by.
Yeah, exactly.
Sort of a neutral generation. Like, okay. Yeah, I'll do what you need.
Well, kind of.
Yet they name all the new generations off of us.
Well, the thing is
Because they're
like,
lazy.
we just don't care because actually we're the last like non-tainted that wasn't tainted by the internet. Like, we got to adulthood with no internet, basically. Whereas like millennials and Gen Z, they grew up with that stuff like on the daily. So
Yeah.
they
My-
they don't know what life was like before the internet. Like trying to explain to my 15-year-old daughter what life was like without cell phones and the internet, she just can't fathom that was ever a thing. Like what did you do? We did all kinds of stuff. We went outside. We talked to
Haley?
people. Yeah.
Seriously, Haley. Sorry. So like
Big
My
babies.
my favorite thing about like Gen X, and as a Gen Xer, I'm not trying to like promote myself. My favorite thing about Gen X is that we were named after like an unknown variable, like the X in an algebraic equation. That's what
Yep.
the X meant. And then they were like, what's the next generation? Y.
Millennials are in between there. Millennials are in between there. Millennials was the first generation to grow up with the internet. Where that was somehow where it was normal to not go outside.
Oh,
ever.
you stop. No, because it went through like several iterations, and some people in those generations think they're still called those iterations. So it was called Gen D first for Generation Digital because the internet was available in homes in like 1996.
I know,
Yeah, so
but people
that-
didn't. It didn't have the effects that it has now. Remember the internet in '96? It took an hour
Yeah.
to log on and then look at like some text.
Yes. However, do you remember like where people were then? We're at therefore in 2002 when they're like, what do we name the next generation? Let's call them Generation D, as if there was like digital then meant what it does now. So these poor saps were stuck calling themselves Generation D. And they're like, no, after X is Y. And so there are people who still like identify as Generation D or Generation Y. And now Generation Z means what? It means they're after
Generation
Y.
Z, they're Zoomers.
Generation Z needs a different name because
Yeah, Gen Y. Yeah.
Generation
You're right. Y and then Z. Because my kids are Z, which they're Zoomers. They hate Boomers and they're Z. So you're right. Y, Z.
Generation Y and D were eventually renamed millennials. That's a hard word to say right now. I'm tired.
Yeah, well, there's this
So,
guy
like,
that goes to the
Gen
toy
Z deserves a different name because Z doesn't mean Jack except alphabet. Alphabet says Z.
I get it. I get what you're saying now. Yes, you're right.
Well,
But-
thank God I finally got it out of my mouth because damn.
Well,
dude.
there's a guy that goes to the used toy store I go to for Lego, and he calls it the Millennial Falcon, and he says the word Millennial Falcon over and over and over because that's all he talks about is Millennial Falcons and how he's looking for parts for his Millennial Falcon, and I just want to punch him so hard every time he says Millennial Falcon.
Oh no! We need to celebrate this. Like,
I don't know what a Millennial Falcon is.
Yeah, no, neither do I. But challenge for Brick World 2023: bring your best Millennial Falcon. I want to see a lot of them.
It's gonna be a bird of prey surfing the internet, surfing dial-up. A bird of prey surfing on dial-up internet, complete with the noises.
My battery about to die. I gotta go get an adapter from the basement, which is flooded.
What? I use my electronics cords from the flooded basement. That's not good. That's a Gen X thing. Going into the flooded basement to get cords to plug into the wall. That's something I would do. I'm going to go down and get the wet cords so I can plug in my battery.
Battery died. Let me go to the crawl space. It's flooded, but
yeah, I have to go into sub basement 6, and there's some kind of deadly mutagen down there, but I need that cord, so whatever. Ooh, a lot of vintage windows. Some vintage. Ooh, yeah, you got that. That's cute.
Legoland.
Das Legoland. Das Lego. And then you got the headlight brick in trans neon orange, which is nice. Das trans neon, which they stopped. Their last year was the last year they produced trans neon orange. And this year will be the last year they produce trans neon green. So buy it up while you can, kids. Buy it up while you can. I got 7 minifigs or 7 MF I could bring, but to what? 7 MF? Is that what does MF stand for? Minifigs.
Oh, face.
I do believe it stands for minifigures.
Who's that? Is that the basement guy?
No, it's Jesus.
Is that the damp basement guy? To bring to what? Oh, for lions? Oh, is that back in that was back when we were talking about lions? First time I used the internet was my freshman year in college. My first browser was Lynx, which was text only. That's Linux, you mean? Lynx is an Atari handheld system. Linux. I remember my friend was on. He's on the computer and he's talking to someone. It was just text-based IRC or whatever. And he's like, I'm like, what are you doing on the computer? He's like, I'm talking to someone on far in Green Bay. He was in Shawano, Wisconsin. I'm like, how? He's like, I just type in here on IRC. What?
Nothing. I was just responding to GLS.
Millennium Falcons.
No, GLS.
Millennial Falcons.
Millennial.
Oh, I got 7 Millennial Falcons I can bring. Okay, bring them, dude. You're to Brick World. Display your Millennial Falcons. But I'm not talking about the Star Wars vehicle. So if you're going to bring the Star Wars vehicles, you're going to get beat up at Brick World, which is not fun because there's a lot of deadly people there. Look at Mark's one of them. You don't bring a real Millennium Falcon to Millennial Falcon areas.
So
Linux is an OS. Oh, okay. The browser was called Lynx. I don't even know that browser, but I wasn't a big internet person until way later. I remember like looking up stuff about Gary Newman on the internet, and that's about it.
So I took a class in 1996. I went to the first day of the class, and the professor was like, you may notice I'm not handing you out a paper syllabus. That's because your syllabus is online, and weekly there's going to be weekly there's going to be a quiz online. And so I went home and immediately dropped the class because to get to the internet we had to go to the library because we didn't have it in our houses. We didn't have it in our apartment. We to get it in our apartment it would have been $20 a month for AOL.
Yeah. And you're like hoping free discs come. Where are my hours? Where are my free AOL disc hours? Come on, I need another disc. I can't go online without my AOL disc. I carry a 2x4. I ain't scared. He's not scared. Dude's gonna come with 7 Millennium Falcons and a 2x4.
Scary, by the way, is definitely a word.
I know. I was so scared. I didn't know what to do, Willie. I was so scared when the AFOLs were coming to get me.
Those things are sharp.
Do they not pay attention to their? Oh, GLS, do they not pay attention to their own? No, we don't.
That's what I was talking about.
Happened in between there.
No. We're all just talking over each other. No one's listening.
It's just random. It's banter. It's meaningless banter. This is not meant for other people to hear. It's not meant for us to hear. This is completely randomized. It's a private live stream, so they can go if they don't want to.
This is Chat GPT.
Yeah, that's what this is.
We're like,
not even sure it's that good,
right?
No, it's not. It makes less sense than Chat GPT. Chat GPT is more coherent than us.
We're VR avatars with Chat GPT. Doing a bunch of extra letters that I can't remember the exact. I'm hoping.
I can spell good, Brick World, Mark. Okay, dude, we know. I'll fight them all. It's easy. Okay, dude, you come down. There's no actual violence at Brick World. Just don't bring your Millennium Falcons.
Yeah, the chats are like the chat is filled with like people who want to like carve us up with 2x4s.
That's right.
I don't know what we did, but no one's apparently happy.
Well, at least they don't have pitchforks.
No, they're all sweet. He's just talking smack. He's probably had a lot of tang. He's had a lot of bourbon and tang.
Anyway, that's a great
bourbon. He'll tell me what he drinks in a minute. Ian Tang? I don't know. See, he loves butt shop. That's my favorite bot, dude. I programmed that bot. I love butt. I programmed dude to say I love butt shop. Okay. Sorry, that's too funny. I was absent for most of that. What absent? You have the bullet, my friend.
So it's on Butt Chop's screen. Is that a tapestry sort of like tablecloth, or is that like a build? I would imagine it's a tablecloth, right?
It's either that or some kind of weird rug.
Perhaps a rug.
Dropped a piece. Oh, it's right.
Oh. So, I don't know how to say this. I apologize. Zissou, Sultan Fuss said, "I love how Butt Chop glitched across the room." So I do believe he is scheduled to be a character in the third Wreck-It Ralph movie. Anybody?
Anybody?
Reed, what are you doing to that poor?
Oh, it's a chair. Damn perspective. Damn perspective. I don't know. Your chair is a pretty nice. Your chair is a very nicely built Lego cave.
Got it at the thrift store, 50% off the thrift store price. Dirt cheap, folks. They basically paid me to take it out of the store. I said, if you don't give me that chair, something bad might happen to your little thrift store. They said, well, take the chair, sir. Paid for any accidents that happen to you thrifty people. It's the upholstery on his chair.
It works. It works.
Well, I did get a new monitor today. Look at my new monitor. Holy fright, it's big. Now I can see those little instructions. Find a monitor and start the TV. But I use it as a monitor because I don't have any channels. What is that, a train? Are you trying to get European radio on that?
Yeah. No, I was actually, I've kind of already damaged it. I was trying to open up the auxiliary port.
Das is good radio.
Scratched it up, but that's okay.
Wow, this show has really made it. It now features Butt Shop 2021. Yes, the ratings have gone through the roof. The network picked up this show for another season because of my appearance, Johnny P. Now that Johnny G's in the chat, we met. Yeah, I was about to give up waiting for you. Good to see you, Johnny G. Update on my Kate Bishop. I don't know who Kate Bishop is. I ended.
Oh no!
Face.
No, this build is great. Like, Reed.
Yeah.
I don't know who Kate Bishop is.
If you can get Alex an invite.
What's a Kate Bishop?
To the stream, like let him show his Kate Bishop model. I don't know, butt chop. Google
What's
it.
Kate Bishop?
Well, his name is Hawkeye.
I don't want to Google it.
His name is
Hawkeye.
It kind of has something to do with that.
The work that he's doing is really cool with it. So if you can give Alex a link, like let him show it off because if he wants to, sorry, maybe it's not ready for prime time, but in the meantime, if you want to highlight Kevin's feed, lots of exciting stuff going on there. Like fascinating over there. I am in no condition to stream. Oh, but is Kate Bishop in condition to stream? I seen what you had, and it looked really cool. Don't let me pressure you. I'm just going to turn off all my stuff to not be a jerk. Oh, yay. Good.
Yeah, I was going to say, or maybe we can look it up on the gram.
I don't think it's on the gram.
Yeah, you might not be sharing it.
That is such great sculpting.
Yeah, now I got to find the head. Hold on.
Oh, the head has been stolen.
I know he sent it to me. I just don't know where it went to.
Yeah, that's a really great bust.
I sworn he sent it to me already. The head. I thought he did. Unless he was on and he showed it. Maybe he didn't send it to me. I can't remember. It's not my download, so I don't know.
It looks amazing.
It does look good. Oh, wait. Here it is. Hold on. All right. Found it. or part it.
Comic book version.
I haven't seen this before.
Wow.
Are her eyes? Oh! I'm like, are her eyes closed with blue eyeshadow? No, that's
Nothing
the
in there yet.
Well, like
It'll
the
look better with
actress,
eyes
like,
and hair, I'm sure.
the actress has like
You
very
just have the hands
Right.
for the lashes. The mini
this
hands
is
for the
gonna be great.
lashes. So
great proportion work. Alex is a
See-
graphic designer. So
see,
he's probably
my-
good at proportions.
Looks good,
That
Hawkeye.
was fair.
Good. All right, are you sending us? He's sending us an update.
you know.
So Alex is working for Brick World now. Talented
Nice.
guy. Very patient person. Because I'm never available, and he needs stuff from me for him to do his work, and I'm never giving him what he needs. In a
Did the
nutshell.
logo. Did my
So-
logo for Critical Bricks really
This-
fast. You
This
just
is
threw it
my
together.
favorite thing I've ever said on the feed. Butt chop is frozen.
I think
I'm sorry to hear that, Buck Chop.
my internet's acting up right now.
That could be an extremely difficult situation.
You got sent back to 1994.
No.
Oh, and Jesse, you will be happy to know I did drop off the new
Yeah.
shirts to get
I'm on
screen
dial-up.
printed, and I might get. I'm hoping that I'm seeing if he can do it. I'm seeing if he can put the QR code for the channel on the shoulders.
I don't know.
And the names are just going to be up above all the graphics, I think. So
I don't know who Johnny G is, but he apparently at one point in his life was Haley Steinfeld's bust. Weird life, man.
ooh, sweet. I have my RAM tomorrow. Good. I'm ready to multitask again.
That should be a feature. Freeze them instead of them.
Hmm?
Johnny,
I can
shame.
try the home. I'll check it out. No, the homeless shelter's across the street. He's had to tap into their Wi-Fi. I single-handedly saved Hawkeye Lego Man's brick here at Brick World.
Don't worry, Zizu. I'll add that to. I'll make sure I put that in the comments.
Johnny, I figured that's what you meant, but I love misspellings. Love them.
This guy. Who is this guy? One.
Oh, there we go.
Warrior 2. Who's Warrior 2? Oh, dear. Deary, dear, dear. Oh, I see her. Oh, awfully quiet in here. Is everybody muted or what?
All right, I gotta go. I gotta go.
You gotta go.
Enjoy the rest of your lives.
Oh, Wow, that was quick.
You ran him off, Reed.
Obviously, doesn't. I guess he doesn't like that. The good 30-second. You
you guys are still here.
Yeah, we had your screen up for a while, but it got pretty depressing, so we had to,
You had what up
go
for a
back to
while?
us. We had your screen.
Oh, yeah, that is.
So we
pretty
wanted
depressing.
to see how awesome it was.
I just missed Butt Chop, huh?
Just ran away.
He just left. He just left. You missed him.
Saw you coming.
You missed him by that much.
Like literally, like when he told us to have nice lives, and you came in.
Yeah. Sounds like Chop. Was that a Sentinel?
Oh yeah.
That's not Butt Chop.
Maybe you haven't seen him
No.
for a while.
It's not. Well, I don't know where. Let's see. Hold on.
Hawk, what do you make her hair out of? Because her hair is like super curly, isn't it? Hold on, let me catch up. Oh no,
Oh, wait, hold on.
wavy at least. Yeah. You can do it up or down. That busted
Oh, it's
Larry.
Larry. That's right. That makes sense.
Oh yeah.
I like Larry's pink lips.
Also the Batman logo. So the nets, yeah, that'll be cool. You can do the boat slider. Did I hear monkeys?
Yeah, just my phone going off.
Your phone makes lots of fun sounds.
Yeah, it's a way to irritate people. It's just
I enjoy it.
Nothing like
I'll have to
like
try harder
irritating
to
people.
irritate.
If you want to irritate me, make your phone do a Taylor Swift song or something like that.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Right.
I will not torture my phone in such manner.
Best of luck irritating anyone.
We even had a Hinkle sighting tonight, which is kind of shocking. I wonder if he's got a show this weekend.
Where'd you cite him?
He was on our show. He was on our show for the last episode of last year. Wagner said I can't end the year without, or Larry or somebody said I can't end the year without having
Larry
Hinkle on
said
the
it, not
stream.
me.
Larry, and then he was on for like a couple hours, and then he sketched Troy, like a couple weeks ago or something. So
It's Troy Bien.
Show the Troy sketch.
it's Troy.
Come on.
And I sent him to Jesse recently, so Jesse might end up making us.
Nice.
Jesse might end up making us some new stuff. So
Yeah, I'll work on it this weekend, maybe. Or yeah, we gotta...
That's fantastic.
No, you're fine.
Yeah,
but
there's that.
That's why I re-included them
There's
all for you
FMV.
guys.
The lower half less distracting. What's distracting about the lower half now?
The bazooms.
Are they though? asking for a straight perspective. Are they though? Anyone? It looks better on the box.
Yeah, this is gonna be hard to take a picture of this thing.
Huge.
And the bike. And I built Miles Morales Morbius car set today. So that was all today.
I like the piece at the end of his sword, looks kind of cool.
Yeah, all this crystallized this stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
There's big ones, and then all the.
I bought some of the
these
small
guys.
ones. Bought some of the small ones on a Bricklink order recently. They're somewhere in my stuff.
Crystallized. Pretty cool.
So looks good. Looks good. Are you heading out, Jesse? You gonna get some rest since you're not feeling well?
Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. Eat some
See you guys
soup.
later.
Get better, buddy.
All right, thanks.
You bet. Have a good night. Thanks,
you, dude.
Jesse. Thanks for at least being there at the beginning, just in case. It's kind of close today. So thanks everybody who watched, who was patient in me getting started this week. Appreciate it, guys. Yeah. It does happen once in a while where I get a little, behind the curveball.
Hi, Jesse.
Yeah, he just left. Well, I mean, I was saying goodbye to him. Sorry. I had to stop by storage, pick up some padding because
Bye, Jesse.
Yep. Kevin, you would have liked it today because the train show, we're setting up the train and Stuart's got his bridge, and so his bridge is like overlapping the layout by like good couple inches or something after Tim started setting up his stuff. So I don't know, they were working on that when I left. I'm like, okay. So I don't know what happened, but
Why would I like that?
I don't know, just humorous. But I mean, in the end, I grabbed.
Up.
Yeah, I don't know. Something's weird. I mean, it's all tables on the other side. I mean, what's wild is, I guess before coming here to WISLUG, all the train layouts we did in Colorado, we never had anything that was totally enclosed, just because I knew a lot of people just wouldn't want to crawl underneath stuff or whatnot. So.
Oh, you just have a small loop without opening in the middle of the tables?
Yeah, we just have a gap on one end, just a little gap. Plus we have a lot of members with kids. I knew they would just, if they missed crawling, they'd just take out the bridge and,
Yeah.
Oh, you'd have U's at the end. So
yeah, U's. We just have a U. Yeah. It'd be a giant U or a C. You'd still have a hole. You'd loop it and loop it back. So. Yep. Because it usually at one end, Ralph was usually at one end with his own personal layout, and then we'd loop through the other stuff. It's still good sized loops. I mean, just didn't have to worry about crawling underneath or lifting bridges or whatnot. So, I mean, we had bridges, we just never had any open gaps and stuff.
You weren't building bridges?
No, I have a bridge. I showed it on a stream a couple months ago where I had a bridge that we used, but I mean, it never. If we had a gap, it wasn't something we generally crawled under. Or if maybe early ones we did, but it became a hassle because eventually somebody just kind of came up and they'd take out the bridge, and so you just, it was just one of those things that just became.
And usually they take out the bridge as the train was approaching.
Yeah. Once the train started hitting floors, we're kind of like,
Is there any other way?
Well, the best layout, the best train show I ever had. Ralph, remember this one, because I'm like, I hear the power function derail, and so I go train. I scream. Ralph's looking the other way at the other end layout. He's not responsible. Our engineer is nowhere to be seen.
Nope.
The backup is nowhere to be found, and so the one guy, the young kid, Will, told the other guy, says, "Yeah, I'm gonna go walk the train show." The old guy goes to get something to eat, doesn't tell anybody that he's left, and so when something derails, I'm yelling, and there's nobody. And this is the train show where everybody's like, "Yeah, we'll put controller in 3 different parts of the layout. So you would had to go turn all off. You had to run.
Were you yelling derails, derails?
Train was enough. I mean, and then what happens is another train hits it, and it was the Horizon Express, goes off the table onto the floor and shatters. Of course, I text one of the guys, says, dude, man, your Horizon Express hit the floor. He says, dang it, that's why I know I can't give you my stuff when I don't come to the show. And I go, just kidding, Jason. It wasn't yours. It was Will's. Will comes back and he's like, and I go, Will, here's your train. He's like, well, what happened? I go, I don't know. One of you guys was supposed to be watching the trains, and we had derailment, and the 9-volt train hit the other train and went off the table. And he's like, oh, well, I told so-and-so I was leaving to walk the floor. I go, yeah, well, he disappeared. He didn't tell anybody. Yeah, it was funny because it just was like, that's what happens. Nobody thinks anything will happen because they've been running flawlessly for an hour or two. And then as soon as somebody leaves, everything, it just, what?
They just go right off the edge like they know.
Yeah.
Everything goes off the rails, right?
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
But it's always fun to just say, yeah, I guess you got some work cut out for it. I hope you had fun watching the show because now you get to rebuild your train. So, well, there's plus you need room under the tables to read an app. Yeah, that's a given. Ever since Estes Park and whatever that year was. Yeah, Will was there 2 crash trains. Well, who was the one gentleman that would work the railroad up in the mountains? That he was our engineer at the last couple shows before I left, maybe 16, 17. He was awesome. I can't remember the kid's name. He was a younger guy. But he worked up in the mountains on one of the railroads up there.
Yeah, I don't remember his name.
But he came, and actually I thought he came, I thought I saw him at one point. Maybe he came back at one point right before I left town. And I was like, wow, we hadn't seen you forever. Oh.
Hawk, we want to see it.
Yeah. Send pictures for the guy
why I wouldn't run someone else's trains anymore.
Well, I mean, technically, that I wouldn't run the ones that aren't there. If I did, like Jason's, I wouldn't run if I knew I wasn't, in charge of running the trains. But Will technically was, in charge, and he's running his train. So it's.
I didn't mind having them parked, but I wouldn't run them if the person wasn't there.
Well, I think we had the other problems too. Is that some of the kids came in and were messing with the controls, and that's kind of where we had issues too. I was like, so long as and then they're like, well, who's, I can't think of their names either, but Cindy and her husband, I think their kids ran the trains. Now, granted, a couple times I asked, they were running their own trains, which that's fine. As long as you're running your train, that's cool. Just make sure you're not controlling someone else's. Turn it up too fast, whatever. So, hey, I keep finding cannon fodder in my stuff. Here's one of Michael's decapitated ice bear heads that he trebuchets across the hall. I will miss that this year, and that's why I really wanted him to come to Omaha, because he's got working trebuchets and another 1,200 to 1,500 guys in addition to our, 1,500 would have been freaking just sweet. So hopefully one of these years depending on one of these years, all 3 of us can get together, hopefully, and muster huge.
Whose trebuchets I miss?
Whose?
Jeremy's. Or Jerry's.
Jeremy or Jerry? Jeremy?
Jeremy.
Yeah. This guy has some pretty cool ones too. I don't remember if I ever saw Jeremy's, but
yeah, well, the first time I saw his was at what we now call Fan Fest or whatever it is. That used to be the Comic
Fan Expo.
Yeah. And he was launching them across there.
Yeah.
He hit, I don't know, it must have been close to 60, 70 feet. He hit a standing Chewbacca with one of his. And I'm glad I didn't take that bet, because he hit that thing straight on in the head, just like he said he would.
Yeah, Michael's, he's toned them down. They won't go that far, but they'll go a good, good 3-4 feet. I've got some videos somewhere of where they were, in action. I think I even got a couple on the phone where where it's like slow motion type thing.
We got
too.
videos of in action. That's really just a picture then.
No, I've got the slow motion on the for the Apple device, but you know.
Yeah, but Jeremy's weren't weren't non-functional displays. He was building trebuchets that were 2-3 feet tall.
Well, no, yeah, these were minifig scale ones that actually fired. That they were part of the layout stuff.
Yeah.
So these looked like medieval stuff that you would see in battle, you know, on a layout like what we had. So that's why. But I mean, he could have made them bigger, but I mean, or made them do different things. But these are pretty good. These work good. Well, Jeremy would build stuff like what OC built, like those big cranes and huge things like that. But for our layouts and stuff, we just did the ones that were.
Yeah, but that trebuchet that he built, he had power functions built into it, and that thing cocked itself and everything. It took forever, but it, you know, and then when it launched, you kind of felt the ground move. That had so much force behind it.
Oh yeah, no, these fire a few feet. I mean, he's slinging them all over the place. So, but we didn't need him to fire him super far. Just from.
Clint, you're right to be on. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Well, I think I'm going to retire for the night.
Okay.
I will. I did see your text message, so I'll see if I can get a hold of the hotel and reserve that same room for Sunday night.
Okay.
Just be a whole lot easier than having to haul everything down to the show and then come back to a different room.
Oh yeah, well that's true. Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll catch y'all later.
Later, Ralph.
Bye.
Oh, that's terrible. Chester.
Why is Ralph terrible?
No, I was
Kind of nice to say right after you left.
I was talking about Chester riding the big crane.
It is my turn to duck out. We have
what?
Yep, sorry. We have our friends who I am dog sitting for are coming over for a game night now. So,
ooh, Shoots and Ladders, Monopoly,
Catan.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I gotta clean up.
There is a game called, is it Cascadia?
I don't know.
That is, you place tiles and then you place animals and you try to get certain patterns and certain things together. It's based off the Pacific Northwest, and there are 5 different animal types, and you get points for each animal differently based on the cart.
Yeah.
The one of 4 different types you're using, so it's actually pretty cool. And Catan is high on our list as one of the games we enjoy quite a bit. But
yeah,
if you're interested to check it out, you should.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
You're not going to check it out. You're
no, I literally just opened my phone to look it up. So, good night. Bye.
Night. We'll probably have to end this early because it's getting down to just the Kevin and Reed show.
Just the 2 of us.
Actually, you know what's wild, Kevin, is I did tell Jesse when he starts messing with the logos to take off that and just put Kevin. So other than the other Kevin, I think I think should have done that a long time ago because I'm using it in all the the posters I'm putting up all over the grocery stores and stuff. I make the posters, and so I've been putting them up, and I was like, you know what, I need to get that off of there and just put Kevin because I'm now putting up full size sheets of paper now for the show, especially highlighting.
I'd be all for that.
You know,
As much
Definitely
as I
highlighting the 5 years of shows and stuff. So now that we've got
Yeah.
everybody, well, and hopefully if he plays with it too. I mean, maybe for the Flyers, is if he can do kind of like a Brady Bunch kind of type thing.
Oh
with,
yeah,
like,
yep.
with all the sketches, put Friday night in the middle, and then with Ice and myself and you and all the ones Troy, all the ones he's drawn. If he can do that, then
Yep.
we can. I'll use those for more or less for the posters and whatnot. So
It would be good.
I mean, it won't work too much for the thumbnail, but it would work good for other stuff.
Yeah.
And the shirts, I ordered the new shirts, or I dropped the new shirts off. So hopefully those will. I don't know if you were there when I was telling Jesse about that, but dropped them off. He's gonna put the name above the all that bowling logo stuff. He'll put it up above that, and then he was gonna see if he could get the QR code put on the sleeves. So if you guys are wearing your shirts, like if you're wearing your shirt at like a show up there, up in Green Bay, that maybe not the rest of us are at, but if you want to wear it or something, I mean, people, if they ask about the Friday Night Bricks, you say, "Well, just scan my sleeve." It'll take you right to the site,
Maybe Bay Beach, right?
Yeah, Bay Beach for sure. Yeah, yep. I'll have them for that. So.
Okay.
But my goal is to have them. My goal is to have them before I go to Omaha and before he has the show up in Lego brick. The brick convention up there in Minneapolis, so that we've got them at the shows. So I'd love to have them before this weekend for the train show, but I mean, in the end, I might wear mine a little bit tomorrow, this one, and just if people ask or whatever. I probably should get some brick badges at some point. I might have Gladder do that for us too. I don't know if you guys you wouldn't wear something like this big on your badge, right? You'd want probably something just maybe small.
I've got so much stuff on it now.
Or so it's just something that says maybe Friday Night Bricks or something like that.
If I get like a single 1x8.
1x8 or something. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I wonder if he could squeeze. I don't know if he could squeeze it down onto a 2x8, but I don't know what it would look like squinched down that much. But probably wouldn't be proportionate. But maybe just that's fine. I mean, I'm trying to get bricks for my Chima collabs this year too. So that's what Chop and I were talking about. So I need to.
Oh yeah, yeah. Actually, I don't need to get bricks this year, do I?
No, Who did Scott get those, or did you get those for the castle?
I did.
Where did you get them at?
The same place Scott gets his bricks at, so you'd have to ask Scott.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Did you get Hawkeye's picture?
I just looked a minute ago. I didn't see it.
Okay.
I'm actually trying to check my.
We'll have a hard time displaying it then.
Yeah, I will. Yeah. I was looking. It looked like my RAM had gotten to one of the regional facilities, but I don't know which one that is. I was hoping it was maybe sitting over in my PO box. I could go drive over and pick it up and try and put it in my computer, but it doesn't say that it's out for delivery or something. But that I don't know if that necessarily means if you got a PO box. It means it could still get thrown in the box. How late do the post office people work? Do the people do they have?
I think. But I don't know.
They don't have I
don't know how late they deliver though.
Well, no, in terms of like in sorting in the office in the back or anything, do they ever work? If they have like a second shift or something. Yeah, I don't see anything. That's fine. I mean, we're pretty much close to the end of this one anyway. So, I guess it could have ended up in the trash or spam, I guess too. But I wouldn't think it would end up there. The other ones didn't. But that's where it is. Ended up in the spam. Oh, because it's I had a block. Okay, yeah, I got it. You have to send it again. Okay, here we go. We'll present this. Like I said, another 16 gig of RAM will probably help me to death. 16 to 32 will probably be huge. Here we go. There it is.
Oh, nice. Very nice. You can have an arrow sticking out of the target. I doubt it, but it's just a thought.
Oh, he was gonna fill up the
That looks
table
to
with like
be
some bow.
either 2x2 or 2 base plates by 2 base plates or 3 base plates by 3 base plates. I can't exactly tell, but pretty decent size too. Where did you go? My break. Ah, there you are.
Yeah, I'll let you. Jim, I'll do that to you. Actually, technically, I probably should, because I'll have to send something to Larry. The shirt. When I do that, maybe I'll send you. What would be a color that you'd like? Right now, I think I've got for Friday Night Bricks. I think I got a white, a clear, and a trans blue. You could have any one of those three because I actually got the trans purple. I already have in my castle. But Jim, if you'd want one of these to put like in your, like a carnival or something, let me know. I'll send you one of these. So Hawkeye says it's a 5x5 of the mosaic plates. So,
Oh, okay. So it's 2.5 by 2.5. Ah, those mosaic plates are so nice. I've been using them left and right. I got to pick up more if I can.
Actually, I bought 2 of the Harry Potter one from the one gentleman I shared a room at for the.
You had a romantic encounter?
No, the Brick World Milwaukee show. One of the guys from up in, I think, Green Bay. I can't remember the guy's name.
Yeah,
that was how he paid for the room.
Yeah.
Any color fine, but Jim, you have a
Tom,
carnival, so in the end, huh?
Tom?
Maybe.
Was it Tom? Okay.
Maybe. I don't remember.
You're a big helper. He thinks a lot.
I don't know. It's been a while. So
I'm just kidding.
I mean, the blue one looks a little scratched. Trans blue. Actually, they all kind of look like they got marked up a little bit. But if one of these, but Jim, let me know. Any color doesn't help me. I'm a translucent fan, but in the end, if you got a window somewhere you think that would look cool in, or if you got a white wall somewhere, on one of your carnival, maybe on your midways or something on a side or something, just let me know. I mean, I got to make more of these, and when I send in for like bricks, I might have Richard make some more. So, because I'll get mine through Richard at Brick Forge down in Arkansas, and he was funny is he just posted pictures of his first Brick World, which was my first Brick World, 2012 last year at the Westin. Actually, that was the lanyard I was using for the train show. Was that I had actually pulled off my ID from that Brick World, and I actually had the Brick World lanyard. Okay, white would work best. Okay. When I send Larry his shirt, I'll send you this. I'll send you this brick so you can throw it in the in your carnival, and then I'll make sure I get you that other stuff. We just pick a QR code. Yeah. The QR codes I basically just make from I just do the QR code maker on the internet. And I just do the YouTube channel, but yeah, I can do that. So I can do that. So. The Mickey mosaic and the Monroe mosaic for half price at Meyer. Yeah. Actually, I probably would keep looking for those. I just haven't really. I see the deals, and the only deals I got lately were the stuff I got for Stewart. Were some of the Iron Man Armory. Found them for $35 and got a few of them for that. Actually, and it's funny as I hit a couple other stores when I found the CMFs the other day, and they had the same Armory. One store had them for $65, had a bunch of them, and the other store had them for like $90, still full price. I'm like, wow, okay. So it's crazy in terms of how different everything is. Just over there. Chances.
Two above as well, huh? Let's see on that. When are you heading back over tomorrow, Reed?
I mean, I don't have to really go that early because I mean, most of my stuff I got up. I don't think I really need to add that much more. I mean, obviously, I didn't get them all out. I mean, actually, I was putting guys in the walls. I forgot to tell Ralph that I was putting guys in the walls so that maybe when I get to Omaha, I'll have guys out that I won't really need to set up. In the old days with the big castle, I usually had guys sleeping in the walls. I mean, that took care of about 100 guys or whatever. I mean, you can kind of see where it's textured, where you've got the clear 1x2 bricks. You can kind of see there's guys in there.
Yep.
So, well, Hawkeye's looking for maybe an idea to stand it up. Do you know how to maybe?
Yeah, I would think if you could use some lift arms in the back. I think on the underside of it, you can connect in. Oh, yeah, I've got one sitting right here. Yeah, I would use lift arms underneath it. So essentially pin lift arms to the back and then either sets up, like if you set it like this for the first set, maybe you can lean it that way, but you might need to put some support up to the second and third plates as well. But I'm envisioning like if this is your whole 5x5, something like this, and then support it also. So if you pin in a couple of spots, I would think if you have two of those supports on the back and then maybe connect those two supports together, that might work. Just a thought, though. All right. 1, 6, 6.
So I mean, I think it's 6:30 to 8:30 tomorrow. I don't see myself really needing to be there that early. I mean, in the end, I mean, I might go over there. Trying to think. I might shoot for 8, maybe 7:30 or 8. Means I got to get up first.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, I mean, I could maybe get up a little early and head over to the post office and just see if they've sold my RAM in there. So I bet that to maybe look at later or whatnot. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Don't know. I mean, I brought guys home to I'm kind of de-weaponizing them. I think that's kind of a good thing to keep if I'm not keep their hands from breaking. I mean, I got, like I showed Stuart, I got stuff on order. I got more of so for the Badgers, I'm using the Raven torsos and legs. I ordered some of those, a couple skunk torso and legs. The guy that I bought all the helmets from, actually, that's what I should have been doing. It's painting guys, but it's hard to paint and
You
string.
should have. What were you thinking?
Well, I opened some more CMFs and then ordered some skunk heads. I think maybe I didn't order enough, but I can always order more if I need to. And then I ordered some more instruments for the Chimapalooza. I just wish there were more Lego instruments. I even looked at AliExpress where you'd think there'd be a bunch of stuff and
bad
read. Trumpet. That's it. What?
Bad read.
Well, that's where I think I'm eventually get the bagpipes because the guy that I was going to order a bunch from on Bricklink overseas hosed me and never got back to me, and they were the right price, and now they're just way too expensive. Not going to spend that much. I mean, Lego would need to re-release for me to go full Lego on bagpipes. I mean, sorry, it's just not.
Why do you need bagpipes for ice bears?
Well, I mean, it'd be nice to have kind of, for the, the musical thing, but it'd be nice to have kind of like a funeral procession type thing, bagpipes, parade, whatever. It'd be nice to have them. So, and literally when I was going to buy them, I mean, they weren't super expensive. I think they might still been like $3-4 maybe not that. I don't remember what they were, but I was going to order like 25. They might have $3 or $4. Now they're like 8 or 9. I'm like, no, hell no, I'm not spending that much. Not going to spend that much on them. So, I mean, it's just, sorry, Lego, but, I mean, there's certain instruments you might want to do more than, once every 12 years, it's just kind of those things.
Yeah, but how often do you use bagpipes?
Well, you probably don't. I mean, but, Well, I mean, it depends. If you're over in Europe, you probably use them a lot more than here in the U.S. They're in every marching band over, huh?
Aren't they primarily a Scottish instrument? If you're in Scotland, you use them, but
Scotland, England, any of the marching bands. If you watch any of the marching stuff, if you watch any of the YouTube videos, I mean, that's the main thing. It's the bagpipes. So in the end, I mean, I would, in the end, I mean, that would be something over in Europe would be more popular. So I'm sure they're going an American Holland for bagpipes. Were they idiot? I'm like, no. I mean, it's a cool instrument for one thing, and it looks good, and it's got, plus, I mean, Jim West, the AFOL that passed away, used to wear a kilt. So, I mean, most of the ice bears, I would make custom kilts for them while they were doing the bagpipes too. So, I mean, and I actually have made a couple. I made custom ones for Jim for his the fig that I had made for him. I made a couple kilts, bought some of that plaid cloth, and I might look for a softer plaid cloth though, because the capes I made that were using the really soft material, the denim. I need to find a plaid denim. The denim actually cut really nice. I didn't have to harden it or anything. Pretty sweet. So I don't know if I'm teaching the clinic this year. I should talk to Mark about that too. But once I get on Discord, I'll have to find out how packed the workshops are this year for Chicago and see if he wants me to do that. So what are you working on there? What are you building?
Tree.
A tree.
A tree.
Is that the inside of the tree?
It's a trunk.
Oh, the ones that you were talking about. Okay.
That will use this sort of trunk. This is the innards. It will be the largest tree you've ever seen of Lego, other than the World Tree, whatever we built, or Scott and Jen's fir tree. But this is minifigure scale. Well, as was the tree of.
Yeah, I mean, I think the one guy that I knew out in Colorado that moved to Texas actually had a big tree setup. I don't know how big his trees were. They were pretty cool, but that's back in the day when I think he built Endor or something with the platform and all that.
Well, theoretically, this is going to become a model for my future Endor builds.
Now, is that something where you'll just have like the ladders on the outside of basically type thing or whatever, like a circle stairwell or type thing on the outside of the tree, or
what do you?
In terms of like how would they get up the tree and stuff like that?
Oh, Ewok Village sort of thing.
Yeah, or Endor or whatever, or is it just trees without any people?
Oh. They're redwoods, right? With the Ewok huts and stuff on them and the bridges between. So I don't think they ever show how they get up the tree. I think in Battlefront there were ladders, or not ladders, bridges that led to the ground at some point to kind of higher bluffs around the trees. So
Would you ever be able to build one big enough to where you could actually kind of have something going up through the center of it? No, maybe.
That would be enormous, and that isn't how I mean, theoretically, if this is a real tree, you don't want to have something to the center of it. Kill it. So I don't envision making a staircase or entrance to the center of the tree. I wouldn't think I would do that.
That, or I guess you could do even like they've done for like I've seen where they just kind of go up around the tree on the outside, kind of just a spiral.
Yeah, that's more likely what would be there. So,
and that'd be pretty easy to attach, where you just take where you take one of those little pieces out and just kind of attach headlight brick or brick with stuff. Huh?
I said I'm not too concerned about that. I think I can work that part of it out.
Yeah, I was gonna do that one time. I think right now all the stuff on my projects. I think right now I want to do a fort, Western fort, and then there's something else on the agenda at one point. But Western fort was almost something I was almost thinking of trying to do for like the project type kind of thing if I could design something quick enough. But we'll see. Might not be able to do it this year. Might be too quick. Too many shows this year. I have to wait for a future year. I know. Isn't FoxLug doing some kind of a? I've been watching the chat, like some kind of a Western collab of some kind too. At some point,
keep spoiling that. It's not public knowledge, but you keep saying it on your stream.
Sorry,
We were considering it.
Considering something. Sorry, my bad. Slap me around. My bad. What else is going on? Anything exciting? I might as well just end the stream at this point. Want to keep talking, or you want to?
No, that's fine. Either way, I'm gonna have to be off pretty soon.
We'll go ahead and end the stream, guys. Everybody, thanks for showing up this week. We'll see everybody next week. 2:51 next week.